Hello, hello, hello. Hey, how is everybody? Welcome back. Hello, my name is JoeHart. I'm a person with disabilities, primarily invisible disabilities. I'm back to streaming. I was streaming just about an hour plus ago, and I was going to go all the way through this race, but the cup qualifications was supposed to go till 3:30, but it ended at like 3:08 or 3:07 or something. So I was like, yeah, let's take a break, so that, LinkedIn doesn't run out of time, and, there's reasons to do it and stuff. So, and I was still getting ready for this. So I was prepping and stuff. Anyway, sorry, that lighting. Let's see if I can get that a little better. My lighting's not superb anyway, but it might be a little better that way. So, anyway, I'll shout out to my streams, of course, and then I'll go through the schedule and then the starting lineup, and then, by that time it should be. Wait, the green flag I think is 4:47, so I don't have much time at all. Is that true? Let me look at that. I'm looking. Well, no, I can do it with y'all. So let's see here. So Twitter. So I'm back on stream here. Let's get rid of those banners. So present, share screen. Bob Pockrass on Twitter. I'll stay on the screen for you all. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Let's try this again. So share. Golly, messed up there. So I'm going to stay on the screen for you, but I'm going to go off the screen so I can read it and scroll. So this is Bob Pockrass. Let's just look for green flag. Pit selection, pit stall. William Byron. Qualifying. Sorry. I'm going to silence that. So, okay, as you can see there, FS1 takes you through the Xfinity race today. Xfinity green flag is 4:47. 4:47 p.m. is green flag, which is 20 minutes. That's 20 minutes. So let's go over here. And stop screen. Okay, so anyway, I'm streaming on a StreamYard a couple times recently. I've been also streaming at the exact same time on Twitter Live. I've not done that as much recently because the numbers aren't there, and there seems to be glitches over in Twitter. It seems to not be working and stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to shout out to all the people. So I'm streaming on StreamYard, which is fairly new to me the last couple of months, and I would say my learning curve is ramping up, but I would say I know 10 or 15 or 20% of StreamYard. There is so much in it. There's so much power. There's so much everything. And I'm disabled. It takes me I need to do things multiple times, but I seem to be ramping up on a couple of things, which are pretty cool. As I always say, I'm a person with disabilities on a fixed income. I have no discretionary money. This is not free. And they have a free StreamYard. And then if you want to stream to 3 destinations or platforms, it's $20 a month, I think 25 by itself, and then 20 if you pay for the year. And then this is $49 a month if you pay for a month, or $39 a month if you pay for the year. And you can stream to 8. Like I said, I have no discretionary money. This isn't exactly taking money from my food, but it's kind of along that lines. I really do need to figure out if this is worth what it's doing, but it seems to be doing pretty well. So anyway, I've been streaming the 6 streams for, the first couple of months. Almost immediately I started doing that, but now I'm trying to do 8, but it usually is 7. The 8th one doesn't always work, or the first. Anyway, so I wanted to shout out. So thank you to all the live streamers, live viewers and watchers, and, spectators, and some people call them lurkers, but I don't like that name. So, you can hang out and listen and you can do whatever you want, but I prefer comments. I prefer getting some engagement, and that's how engagement. That's what it's all about. So it's nice to get comments and then letting me know what platform you're listening from. But anyway, and also the recorded viewers. Thank you for the viewing of the recorded. Please leave comments. I would love comments. I'm a little parched. Hold on one second. So the 8 streams that I would like to shout out that I'm trying to stream to, only 7 of them worked. I'm having glitches with StreamYard and other things. It doesn't. Anyway, I'm sure it's related to my disabilities, but that's when an entity needs to provide me reasonable, I make a reasonable request for ADA accommodations. That's where they're supposed to step in. I've written them a couple times and they haven't quite stepped in. That's the federal law. That's legal. I would prefer if they would step in, but they haven't yet. Anyway, the 8 streams that I'm trying to go to, shout out. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for the comments, and feel free to make comments here or on your platform. Facebook profile, Facebook page. I have 2. I'm not sure the difference, and they're both having a little problem. And then LinkedIn profile, that's having a little problem too. And then my newest stream, newest destination is I now have, I set up a backup channel. I heard that was recommended. So I have my, so shout out to JoeHart, WPDS 8641. And then also Francis apostrophe assistant hyphen NG7 KC. I don't know anyway, I'll show it soon. Let me type that in there. So boom, YouTube. There will be and like I'm streaming the 8 or 7. And so 4 of them, I write 1 sentence and it's posted 4 times. So sorry about that. So that's going to come up pretty soon. I will see it pretty soon. And when it does, I'm going to highlight it. It's still not there. There it is. So that's it. That's Nightbot. Thank you, Nightbot. So there's JoeHart PwD's 8641, and then also Francis Assistant dash NK1GC, Nancy Kevin 1 George Charlie. So I would love if you would subscribe to both. I really appreciate it. I've started doing shorts and reels, and I've done 2 I did a test and then I deleted it, and so I have 2 new ones. They're only 60 seconds. I'd love for you to watch them and write a comment if you want. I'd love to hear about stuff. So anyway, that's the 2 YouTube channels. And then Twitch, I'm still learning about Twitch, but thank you. You're loyal and it always works. And someday I'll figure out Twitch. And then of course, Twitter seems to be my bigger challenge. My main Twitter account has been working great with StreamYard for several weeks, several dozens of streams. And then a week ago, Thursday, I was doing I mistakenly showed something. And then ever since I got the warning, Twitter just hasn't been working much. I've talked to StreamYard. I've talked to Twitter. They both say they don't talk to each other very well. They're not best of friends and they're not compatible and stuff. And I think I got it to work one time and then it hasn't worked since. And I was like, well, okay, how do I set up a secondary Twitter account? So they told me, and I'm like, oh, I'm scared. I don't know how to do it, but it officially worked. So I set up a second account. I'm trying to set up a third one so I can get rid of the first one, or not get rid of it, but just not use it on StreamYard. So anyway, thank you to all your people. Let's see, let me go off. That's the starting lineup. Okay, so that's starting lineup for Cup. Let me go back to Xfinity. Starting lineup. Sorry, I'm off screen. Okay, now I'm back on screen. Hello, hello, hello. see what else it can do. I guess I can do TikTok. Now I'm sorry. Every time I type one sentence, it's posts 4 times, and I'll wait until that posts so I can show it as an example. Should be there. It is. So anyway, please subscribe to my TikTok account. It's www.tiktok.com/@JoeHart35. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So thank you. That would be great. And then I'll do the Twitter. Although I guess I want to update my Twitter and put all 3 accounts on there. But anyway, let me present. Share screen. The Xfinity lineup. That's on. I don't know if it's on the screen yet. Okay, it's on the screen. Let me, this is my Twitter. And as I say, the main account, and that's the one I want followers on, but it's not really working with StreamYard anymore. It's NXS Inc. But anyway, I'll probably add the other ones too. JoeHart 901. JoeHart 901 is my second. And then Ray Great Zambini. Ray Great Zambini. That's the 3 accounts, and I'm going to add the other 2. That's in honor of Jack White, the musician. Ray Great Zambini. Okay, so let me go do. So it's still 11 minutes till green flag about. So let me do full screen layout, and I'm going to go off screen. Okay, so this is the starting lineup by row. Phoenix Raceway, United Rentals, 200. This is NASCAR Xfinity Series. So Cole Custer is on the pole. He's the one, his father, Joe Custer, is the president of Stewart-Haas Racing. And so everybody thought Cole had a guaranteed seat in Cup, which ended up not being true. He was removed last year. So Cole is in Xfinity. I haven't heard him on how he feels about that, but I'm sure it's not super fun to leave Cup. Anyway, Cole Custer has the pole. Justin Allgaier has the front row second. Daniel Hemrick, I would love for him to win. Daniel Hemrick third. And then I'll just read the names, or I might comment. John Hunter Nemechek, Sheldon Creed, Chandler Smith, Josh Berry, who's replacing Chase Elliott as he broke his leg for a few races. And then Jordan Taylor will do COTA in a couple weeks, 1 week or 2 weeks or soon. Austin Hill, who won last week, Ryan Seek, and he's a bully. He had a close-fisted smack of some other driver. I don't know who. Forget. The other driver fell to the ground. Austin Hill, Ryan Sieg, Riley Earps, Sammy Smith, Ryan Truex, Cass Gralla, Sam Mayer, Parker Retzlaff, Jeb Burton, Brett Moffitt, Kyle Weatherman, Ryan Ellis, Josh Williams, Brandon Jones, Kyle Sieg, Leland Honeyman, Joe Graff Sr., Anthony Alfredo, Gray Galling, Jeremy Clements, Brennan Poole. I usually comment about Jeremy, but I won't this time. Brennan Poole, Dawson Cram, Garrett Smitley, Jeffrey Earnhardt. I like him. He doesn't seem to be a typical Earnhardt. He's nice and humble and quiet and courteous, and he has a huge beard, or he usually does. Bailey Curry, Joey Gase, Patrick Emmerling, Blaine Perkins, Connor Mozak, and Kyle Busch. I think there's one more name. Let me see. Parker Kligerman. So Parker Kligerman skidded and hit the wall during qualification, so he didn't qualify. And then Kyle Busch, I guess he had some 2 fuel parts that weren't talking to each other, so he couldn't qualify. And I don't know about the bottom 3, or the other 3. So anyway, that's the starting lineup. Let me get back over here. Let me go remove that from the screen and stop screen. So I want to do, boy, there's so much. I'm kind of forgetting what I need. So Xfinity, whatever it's called. Live from Phoenix. I have the scanner, which is not what, or that is what I would like. Race Center. Okay, let's go to Race Center. 7 minutes till green flag, supposedly. Sometimes they're a minute or two late, but they're usually on time with that guesstimate. So this is the same list I just, so stage 1 of 3, there's 3 stages, 45, 45, and 110, I think. I'll have to confirm those excuse me. But yeah, I think it's 45, 45, 110. So anyway, co-custer. I forgot to do the I wanted to do the car manufacturers or a quick overview, but co-custer, the PO is a Ford. So Fords go 1st, 9th, 10th, 17th, 22nd, 24th, 26th. That's all the Fords. Toyotas, the top one is 4th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 3 in a row. And then 35th and 33rd and 36th, but they don't have time. Something happened to them. Oh, 33rd has a time. 35th does not. 36th does not have a time. Sorry, I keep messing up. And in Chevrolet, there's too many of them. I'll just maybe do the top 10, 12, 15. The highest Chevrolet is 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 18th. That's enough. But there's a ton. There's 25 Chevrolets, so most of them are Chevrolets. The Bully. So we want Daniel Hemrick, of course. I love his wife, Kenzie Hemrick, but they got married and she took his name. But she used to race, and it was Kenzie Rustin, and I loved her. I think she's from Vermont, and I'm pretty sure she is. And she raced at Watkins Glen, so I saw her all the time, and I interviewed her several times. And so I'd see her as, a wife and a mother, and I'm like, oh, I miss your racing. And, she's in the background, because she's the wife. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. And I'm like, yes, I loved your racing. It was so good. But, I mean, they both agreed. She's okay with, putting that on hold while she becomes a wife and a mother, especially mother, of course. So, okay. It's a commercial, Amica, right? Is that what it is? Now it's a commercial, I think, for Phoenix. So usually when you're seeing a NASCAR commercial, then it's getting pretty close. Anyway, let's look here. Let me go through my tabs. So that's stream. Why is making all that noise? Huh. That can't be the truth. Anyway, so that's StreamYard. That's YouTube Studio for my Francis Assistant. That's YouTube channel for Francis Assistant. I usually have Joe as one of them. That's Bob Pockris. Let me go on Twitter. That's the, let me get that on screen. 4:43. We got 4 more minutes till, so hello and welcome to everyone. Hello and welcome to everyone. Please comment. Thanks. And like I said, I write once and it goes 4 times. So I'll put the Twitch one up because y'all don't know what I'm talking about when Twitch sends comments and stuff. So that's Twitch, JoeHart 2. I'm that over in Twitch. Hello and welcome to everyone. Please comment. Thanks. And then, of course, the other one is Facebook page. And that's the page's name is JoeHart space Invisible Disabilities Advocacy. And the cars are moving on the track. So we're pretty close. It looks like 3 minutes. Sometimes I have to go early because of rain and stuff like that. Let me put it. I have the earbud on, and that's distracting, but I'm gonna I might talk louder than normal but it's only in one earbud, so it doesn't always affect my. So let me see here. Present, share screen, share screen. I don't know what just happened there. Something happened with my StreamYards. I hope it's back. So I'm going to be on the screen. So exit full screen layout. Yeah, I don't know. Something happened there. Sorry about that. So Cole Custer, Justin Agar, Daniel Hemrick, John Hunter Nemechek, Sheldon Creed, top 5. So I'm going to cheer from Daniel Hemrick, even though when I'm usually media, I say I love all 38 of my children the same. There's 38 in this. So not everything is always at the same timing. I'm going to stand so I can look at the TV, and I can't show the TV, of course, but I'm going to, most people, I don't think most people realize, but I hope most people realize that no TV is live. So when they have Xfinity, whatever your cable is, no TV is live. And some are delayed by a second and some are delayed by 5 seconds. So on a platform like this, everybody may be watching it, but they're all at different time zones. So the cars are moving on the track. It is 4:47, which is when the green flag is supposed to happen. The screen here shows a yellow. So that's what I mean. That might turn green before the TV, or the TV may turn green before this. So I'm going to say green, 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 green when it's green. By the way, at the beginning of the race, the first green at the start of the race, the green flag is started by the green flag. Every other restart, it is started by the first car in front. It has nothing to do with the flag. Nothing, 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 nothing. Liza Beljean, you are perfect timing. The green flag is 4:47 scheduled, which is now. But hello, Joe. Hello, Liza Beljean. So it hasn't. On my TV, they're still going around. Anyway, I'm going to yell green, 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 green when it is. And then I'm going to look on my screen here to see when that yellow turns green. Because there's always a delay. And usually Liza Bell's TV is ahead of everybody's. But they're still going. I don't see the pace car. I don't see the pace car. So hello, beautiful people. And hello, beautiful person. Hello, Joe. Thank you. What's that? A purple heart? Thank purple heart. So 200 laps, 200 miles, stage 1, 45 laps, stage 2, 45 laps, final stage, 110 laps, pit road, 45 miles per hour, fuel window, 80 to 85 laps. That's how long a gas tank would last, about 80 to 85. Okay, pit. Okay, it's going to be green. It's going to be green. It is. They do the weirdest thing here. The pace car goes off when it's 3/4 of a lap to go instead of 1/4 of a lap to go. I don't know why they do that. That's weird. So anyway, they're not quite at green. False alarm. We have another half. Not now. We have a 4. Okay, now it's going to be green, 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 green. So my screen turned green before the TV. And they have a dog leg, which means 100 feet or less after the start finish line, they can go 6 wide. There's a place where they can go 6 wide. And it's the racetrack is slanted, or that's not slanted. I can't think of the right word. Yes. Now. Thank you. So Daniel Hemrick is who I'm going to cheer for. I really like his wife. I'm going to go off screen. So Daniel Hemrick has advanced one person. Wow. And Sheldon Creed, I think, went up about 4 positions. Anyway. Lap 2 of 200. Woo-hoo-hoo. So, Daniel Hemrick started 3rd. I really like him. Josh Berry started 7th, who's, of course, driving for Chase Elliott in the Cup. I like Sammy Smith for some, and then Ryan Truex is, Ryan Truex started 12th. He's Martin Truex Jr.'s brother. Sam Mayer, I like. He's 14th. Jeffrey Earnhardt, of course, and Earnhardt started 31st. And then Kyle Busch started 37th. If I was watching this like I normally used to watch it, I would be tweeting how quickly he gets to the front. So let me go off screen here. I'm going to do full screen layout. There's the names. Let me hold off on that. Okay, so lap 4 of 200. Custer, Creed, Hemrick, Allgaier, John Nemechek, Chandler Smith, Josh Berry, Sammy Smith, Austin Hill, Earps is top 10. The times, Creed is 0.87, then it's 1.2, 1.2, 1.5, 1.7, 2.0, 2.2, 2.6, 2.7, 3.0. So those are kind of tight. 3 seconds, 11 cars. That's Berry. Yeah, Berry 7th. Go Berry. Go Berry. So I want, where'd my guy go? Hemrick is back to 3rd. He was 2nd. Now he's 4th. Now he's 3rd. Now he's 4th. Biggest movers, Kyle Busch, plus 13. That's what I was going to go off screen for. So let me do, I will go for Berry. Hearth. Not Hearth. That's a typo. I will go for Berry. Anyway, you're cheering for Berry. That's great. I don't know what the Hearth meant. I mean, I kind of know what Hearth means, but I don't think that's what you meant to type. Okay, so I'm going to go off screen. Let's look at, they said a 13. Let me just look. So according to this, Kyle Busch was, he started 37th, I do believe. And now he's already up to 23rd. So I don't know what number I just said. I think I said 37th. So he's already gone up 14 positions. Okay. So Custer, Creed, Allgaier, Nemechek, Hemrick, 5th. He's dropping. Chandler Smith, and then the other Smith is 6th and 7th. Berry's 8th. Earps. Austin Hill, the bully. The bully is now 11th. He just dropped. He keeps going back and forth with Ryan Truex. So Custer's still number 1. He's the pole. He was the pole, so he's still in 1st. Custer. I know I keep repeating. Yeah, but what's it mean? What's the Hearth mean? I'm usually a black belt. I'm usually a black belt in typos, but I can't read it. When I mention typos, I am almost never criticizing the typo. I don't expect perfection like some people think. So there are some people that expect perfection. I don't expect perfection. I like my black belt, so I like to guess. So whenever I talk about a typo, it's only about, so it meant Bush, I guess. Okay, cool. Thank you. So yeah, I'm usually just asking what does it mean? I usually can guess, but sometimes I can't guess. Anyway, Cole Custer is in the Xfinity Series. He got the pole. He's still in 1st right now. He drove NASCAR Cup Series last year, the top series. This is the 2nd series. His father, Joe, oh man, I had his name until I started this story. I think it is Joe Custer. His father is the president of Stewart-Haas Racing. So everybody said, Cole Custer will never lose his seat. His dad owns the business, is the president of the business. He'll never lose it, which was probably true for 2 or 3 years, but he did lose it last year. And I don't mean to laugh. It's not fun losing a seat. but his performance wasn't up to snuff. But yeah, it's everybody thought he was exempt because of his father, and he was not. So anyway, he's first. Hello, B Survivor. Where's Joey Logano? Let me see him. I don't see him on the screen. B Survivor. Let me see here. Do you have a B? If you can let me know if you have a TV. I know you have people that play games and stuff, so you may not have one. Where am I going? Okay, let me go off screen. Okay, Joey Logano. Where is he? Oh, wait. This is Xfinity. I'm sorry. Joey Logano's not in it. I was thinking Cup. Sorry, my bad. I was saying I will in about 5 minutes. Woohoo! Creed and Og are fighting. Yes. Let me come off the screen here. Exit full screen. Did I go to the top? I can't see that. Does that say 1? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So I went to the top. So, okay, B Survivor. Thank you for being here. So, hello, Joe from B Survivor. Hello, Liza. Creed and Og are fighting. Yes. And you'll have a TV that's on and going. I will in about 5 minutes. B Survivor. Hello. Ready for the race? Woohoo. So ready, Liza. Hopefully less. Why don't we, come on, let's get a pot going. How many yellows will happen in this race? Hopefully it'll be less yellows than last night, right, B Survivor? And Liza, I know you were listening in the kitchen, but I had forgotten about you. Or I know, whatever. I have nothing to base. I have no idea. B Survivor, me too. So B Survivor, the green flag, which is usually, I get that from Bob Pockris, who I love. I always talk about him. And he's pretty precise, and they're pretty precise. NASCAR, they say green flag is at 3:47. And that's pretty precise. It might be a minute or two late, but TV is precise, and they make millions of. So anyway, it's supposed to be at 3:47. Guess when Liza Bell Jean showed up? She showed up at 3:47. I don't know if she planned that, but she did it. She was, and plus they were, 1 or 2 minutes after that. So she saw the green flag. So she last night 5 yellows. That's a great. Oh, I mean, you're saying compared to last night. You're guessing for this night. Oh no, not the yellows again. I will hope for none and expect an infinite amount. Well, B, there's 3 stages. So there are scheduled yellows at the end of stage 1, and at the end of stage 2, there's a yellow. So we can all fudge it and say, well, there will be at least 2 yellows. Or we can say 0. We can count that as 0, or we can count it as 2. But unscheduled yellows, that would be the trick. And Liza says 5. I think that's a really good guess. For tonight, I think. 4 yellows. Man, this is kind of like I can name that song in 3 notes. Or, I can name that song in 6 notes, 5 notes, 4 notes, 3 notes, so I'll go higher. I will say 7 yellows. 7 yellows. So, but nothing to base it on. I don't know. They didn't. Parker Kligerman slid and hit the wall during qualifications. I don't know what happened in practice, if anyone slipped there. I do think, ARCA, ARCA's entry-level people. But I think Phoenix is challenging to everybody. But I don't know. I think that's true. So, okay, so B says 4. Liza says 5. And I'll say 7. And maybe Sifa can get into it. Or anybody. Anybody can. All the lurkers. Yes, I have no basis for in my analysis. Great word placement. Be your 9th. Be your 9th. Beer 9th. Oh. Yeah, what's his name? Josh Berry. Josh Berry 9th. Go, but he's dropping. Come on, Barry. So B, I don't know if you know enough people in this series, and I think your your SO was mentioning something about, is this the same as the Bush series? And I think they had people they liked in Bush. So I don't know if you have anyone to like in Bush. You don't have to like anyone. I like Daniel Hemrick. He started 37th now. And he's a nice guy, but I really like him because of his wife. And it's not my usual reason. I like Kyle Busch because his wife is gorgeous. But I like Daniel Hemrick because of his wife, but his wife used to race. So she was one of these guys, one of these girls, one of these females, women. And I think she's from Vermont. And so she would always race at Watkins Glen International. And I talked to her, pretty often. And I interviewed her as a media person. She was so nice. And I thought she was she won. No basis for my analysis at all. Mine either. I just wanted to go high, on the new Price is Right, when if Bush is in Bush, I'm sure B knows what she's saying, but that's two different Bushes. So, if Kyle Busch is in Bush, I don't know what the name was, but in Bush National Series or something. So that's Kyle Busch, and the second Bush is the series. I'm pretty sure. So I think B knows that it's two different people. My hubby is happy, but that's all I can remember. LOL. If Bush is in Bush. So Kyle Busch is in this race. He started 39th or whatever, second to last, because he didn't qualify his two. Creed is up 2 places. Go Creed. He's pretty good. Where's mine? Hemrick is 7th. Where's yours? Barry 9th. And Busch is 14th. Kyle Busch is 14th. He started 37th or whatever. 37th, 38th. So he's cruising, which makes sense. I mean, yeah, he likes Kyle Busch. Woohoo! And Kyle Busch, I'm sure they've told the story, and I'm sure I've heard it, but I don't remember. It used to be Kyle Busch could race all the Xfinity races, even though you can only score points in one series. So he was scoring points in Cup, but he could race all the Xfinity series. And then everybody says, he's a bully, he's winning all the races. And then some of the racers would say, well, we're learning how to beat the best. It's okay that he's come into our race and beats us every week, because we're at least racing against the best drivers. Anyway, NASCAR put a kibosh to it and said, Smith is getting there. There's a couple Smiths. Sammy Smith, 4th, and Chandler Smith, 8th. 45 is got a back of his, just flew off. That's going to be a yellow. Probably going to be a yellow. I don't see a yellow yet, but yeah, caution. So that's our first yellow. Yeah, number 45, the back end. I like to write those things down. So 45, Leland Honeyman. I've never heard of him. Leland Honeyman. Let me just jot that down. So I would not get too discouraged. B, especially, but maybe Liza. I wouldn't get discouraged because yellows breed yellows, and I know it's an obvious statement, but when you don't get any yellows, you won't get any yellows. When you get a yellow, you're gonna get more yellows. So that's the way it works. So I wouldn't be too concerned, even though it's only on the 16th lap. So Honeyman needs to get penalized as he needs to pit. I think he did pit. He better have. Honeyman needs to get penalized. He needs to pit. Is he still on the track? He better have pit. He would some owners would park him immediately. They'd say, get out. If you don't get off the track, park him. Cleanfreak.com. So their sponsor got a TV play, but that was as it flew off the car. It was cleanfreak.com with a K, and then it flew off. Wow, Liza, are you kidding me? He is not off the track. Now, I see him on the track now, but he had to go to the pits. Bam! That's a hard hit. He hit the wall, and then it started flying off. Clean freak. Is that what I said? Yeah, clean. Wow, that is 38 hit it. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. That's a bummer, but it was a big hit on the wall. Oh, but you're on you're on what's it called? You're on Sky News, right? Your TV is Sky? Sky is always better. I didn't see 38. But I believe you. Who's 38? 38 is someone. 38 is Joe Grass Jr. He started right behind him. 45th hit the wall, and I didn't see it. Grrr. Yeah, it was a bad hit. But that's, I mean, he hit, and within 13 seconds, the thing started flapping, and then it flapped off. But that's, sponsors want TV time. Maybe not no matter what, but they probably want TV time, maybe no matter what. So as it's flapping, you can read the sponsor completely. Cleanfreak.com. Commercial. Mine is right. Rebelsious. So, Liza, I always ask about your channel, and I don't know if I ever get the answer, but and commercials, I think, are regional. So different parts of the country show different commercials. But what are we? I think it's FS1. Is everybody on FS1? What do we got here? So, yeah, for me, it's FS1. And B, have you gotten your TV yet? I think you said within 5 minutes or something, which was more than 5 minutes ago. Let's see. Thank you, Nightbot. Yeah, he likes. So B, let me see your, I will in about 5 minutes. You said that 12 minutes ago, B. Do I need to tell your people? You are right. TV time. That's it. I almost got TV. Ugh. Come on. Do I need to scold them? Come on. That 5 minutes is up. Anyway, hopefully you'll see all the rest. They're all medicines. So this is a gut health. It's a kitty cat Purina 1 for the dog and cat. They probably have your name. Oh, wouldn't that be amazing? You know, like on, you know, when you're on your iPad and you're on Facebook and you know, do a search, the commercials start focusing on what you did the search for. That would be amazing, Liza, if your TV, which I don't know your TV service, because it might be cut the cord. You know, I think Hulu and those kind of things probably can figure out what your preferences are. But I doubt if, you know, Comcast and all the regular original TV cable companies, I bet they can't. Or they can, but they won't, or something. That would be wild. Now I'm going to think about that. So Xfinity Serials Index, whatever that means. Stock up this season. Hill, 2 wins. Nemechek, 1 win. Algar, top 3s or something. Stock down. Custer, Hemrick, and Jones. Oh, my goodness. So they're saying Hemrick is stock down. That's a bummer. So I'm pretty certain now, like for the, anyway, I do believe throughout the race, my screen right there, my picture is here and the leaderboard is next to me. That went green before my TV. But I think throughout the race, they will, you know, fluctuate who goes first. But anyway, I'm going to try to notice again. Stage 1, 11 to go. Lap 35 of 200. I don't see a pit car. What is it called? A pace car. So I don't see a pace car. Again, on this track, it's 3/4 of a track. Let me see. This is the first restart. Cole Custer took the inside lane. Green, 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 green. And look at that dog leg. Look at that dog leg. 7-car wide. 7-car wide. That is incredible. Thank you, Liza. Green, 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 green. Do you see that dog leg? Let's go. Let it go another half a lap. Those cars will go 6 wide. 5 plus the dog, it goes flat. When they go to the inside, it's flat. The track is I got the TV. Green, 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 green. All right, be survivor. So, yeah, that dog leg is really cool. But, yeah, I mean, it says, oops, they are going chaos first. Amen. That dog leg that's why there's so many yellows. Okay, so I'm going to wait until the lap changes. Third, Smith. Which Smith? Sammy Smith. S. Smith. There's S. Smith third and Chandler Smith eighth. S. Smith. Sammy's the puppy. I think he's like 17 or something. I think. I don't know. So 8 laps to go in this stage. That was a quick 45 laps. So let's see when it changes. I'm going to wait until it changes 7. 7 to go. Algar, Custer, Sammy Smith, Creed, Earps, Nemechek, Hamrick, Barry is 8th, Chandler Smith, Bush, Kyle Busch is 10th, Austin Hill, Kyle Busch, he can't score points, but he's in a position to score points. Austin Hill, Mayer, Jones, S, and Truex. Anyway, the times are pretty, they just restarted, so the times aren't that critical, but I love going over the times. Sounded like they slowed down. 8. Josh Berry just been. I heard that. I don't usually hear when the engines, I don't usually do that. But I heard the engines cut. And I went, there's a yellow? And then 2 seconds later, I see a yellow. I swear, I don't usually hear engine differences. I mean, I hear it, but Josh Berry done. Chandler Smith dumped him. Oh, man. So if per chance, I mean, I'm just making up rules on the fly. Oh, sorry, I missed that, Liza Belgine. Sorry, those Nightbots are... I apologize for all the Nightbots, and I might miss a couple comments because it gets it off my screen. Sorry. So, Liza, to be survivor. Good. Thank you, B's husband, I think. Yeah, thank you, B's husband. And kids, or, someone's playing those games. So, yellow. LOL. He says, you're welcome, Liza. B survivor. So, anyway, I don't mean to toot my horn, but I'm gonna. I mean, it's a dumb thing to, but I normally cannot really hear engines or, there's a lot going on. So I cannot believe I knew there was going to be a yellow because the engines. Okay, I'll stop talking about it. So stage 1, 5 to go. Yellow, voice of Reagan Smith. And who's that? 20. Who's 20? I think they're a good person. 20, John Hunter Nemechek. He used to win a lot, but he's on pit road, which is never good. So anyway, just as far as making rules on the fly, I'm just making them up on the fly. But if perchance the yellows exceed 4, 5, and 7, we can probably revote. That's what I would say. If it does exceed 4, 5, and 7, we can revote. What do you think of that, B? Not that that's, if it's like last night, I bet we wouldn't be happy to be revoting. But anyway, they seem quicker to clean up. Okay. Yeah, my brother and husband acting like kids. Okay, I thought you said something about. Anyway. Yeah, those video games, you never know about that stuff. Okay, 4 to go. Stage 1, 4 to go. They don't like to end under yellow, but they can under yellow. I don't think they will. They'll probably start it before the. I'll take a revote. Okay, cool. So yeah, if it I mean, we can, maybe even if it passes 4 and 5, we can all revote. But for sure, if it passes 4, 5, and 7, for sure. But yeah, you can revote. You can revote anytime. Go ahead. It's a fun game. Okay, see the choose rule there? They're choosing which side of the track they want to be. That red arrow, they're going left and right, left and right, left and right. They're choosing the side of the track, which is a new rule, but it's a cool rule. Look at that. 4 cars in a row went to the inside. That's insane. So the next car can advance 4 spaces. So he's, do you know what I mean? He's 5 spaces behind them, but because of what they did, he can go 4 spaces up. So it might still suck. The outside. I mean, last time Cole Custer picked the inside, it looks like he's still, I don't know who's in front. Whoever's in front, I think picked. Okay, the pace car is off, but it's not automatic. I'll say 6 if we surpass 4. So 3 laps to go. It's yellow, but they're coming to the green. So it's going to be 2 laps to go at the green. I assume, but generally they may wreck at a stage. Okay, green, 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 green. 7. Look at that dog leg. 5 wide, 5 wide. See that bump? See that harsh bump they got to hit when they come back onto the track? It's so harsh to their cars. So you go to the dog leg to save space, but then your car has to get assaulted on the way down and assaulted on the way up. Auger, Creed, Sammy Smith, Chandler Smith. The 2 Smiths are right next to each other. Auger, Creed, Sam Smith, Earps, Custer, Chandler Smith, Emmerich. Emmerich is 6 coming up. And as y'all can see, the names they're too close. I better not be saying names yet. Okay, final lap. It's still Justin Auger. And top 10 get points, except, Bush is in the wrong series, so he won't get points. But Bush is currently 10th. So this is an interesting, this is an interesting racetrack. Okay, so top 10, Auger, Creed, Sammy Smith, Earps, Hemrick, Custer, Bush, Mayer, Nemechek, and Chandler Smith. Those top 10 get points, but not so. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know all the ins and outs. So wait, Liza says the B's right. You are changing the rules on mid game. Are you secretly part of NASCAR's board? Now I think Liza Beljean is referring to the waiver exception. But I think I've told you half a dozen times, Liza Beljean. But the waiver is not a new rule. It's been around forever. And it's the exception. Yes, you're right. It is the exception to the rule. But it's been around forever and people always get it. So, but okay, so B Survivor, I'm still learning about stuff. But supposedly, I'm going to take that out of my ear. I'm screaming. So, supposedly, Liza, no. I do believe it used to be a track, and it was, turn 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they switched it. And of course, they didn't move the racetrack, but they switched so they made first, third, and third first, and second, fourth, and fourth, second. So it's, tracks are built a certain way so that it naturally flows. Turn 1 is not the same as 3, and turn 2 is not the same as 4. So to just switch them, that kind of messes with everything. Plus, they have this dog leg. This dog leg is huge. And I think fairly recently, since I've been around, I think 8 or 9 or 10 years ago or something, they outlawed the dog leg. They said you must stay on the track. You can't advance when you go off the track. And they said, well, it's your penalty because when you go off the track, you're flat. And then when you come back onto the track, your car is just really unsettled. I'm not thinking of the right word, but it's just anyway, y'all know what I'm saying, even though I can't think of the word. But you know, again, probably 4 or 5, 6 years ago, they opened up the dog leg. So this dog leg is like Russian roulette. And I don't, you know, 20 minutes ago when we were voting on yellow flags, I don't even think that there's a dog leg at Phoenix. It never crossed my mind 20 minutes ago. Never crossed my mind. But now that I think about it, I'm like, wow, yeah, that's what makes these yellow flags go high, which I probably should have given ARCA, you know, a free, you know, 4 yellow flags because of the dog leg. But anyway, so do you have that dude with the, is your commercial the dude with the thing on his head? You know, the cop, he used to be in a cop show, but now he does Progressive or one of those anyway, it's one of those cop show dudes. Progressive or Allstate. You know, the dude that he's good. He's funny. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. About the dog leg being unsafe or about the yellow flags. So yeah, we might have been a little hard on the ARCA people, but it's crazy. Mine back on. Mine just got back on the race. So since you had a delay to type, yeah, man. Drivers to finish top 3. First 3 races: Justin Allgaier, Noah Gragson, Brad Keselowski, Elliott Sadler, Kevin Harvick. Wow, that's the yellow flag. Oh, okay. So anyway, had I thought of that, I probably would have comfortably said 7, or I might have said higher. You know, I might have said, you know, 8 or 9 or, you know, whatever. So I wasn't cheating. I just never thought of the dog leg. So I assume that B and Liza understand the dog leg and understand what I'm talking about. So I probably don't have to mention it every restart. But basically what just intrigues me is that, you know, now they're going to pits. Yoo-hoo! They're going to the pit road. Yeah, I can't remember the last commercial. I'm like a goldfish. I watch for the next ones. So hopefully they'll show a race off pit road. I don't know if they will, but if they do, I'm going to mention it. So usually they do half the cars and then half the cars. Looks like they may not, but let me look. These are scheduled stops, even though it's yellow. So they didn't show the race off. 11th left pit. Wow. Did it show the ranks? It didn't show me. But you have Sky, right? You won't tell me what channel you have. Sorry. Okay, I'll stop asking about your channel. So they're talking to Sam Mayer. Look at that picture. He looks 16 or 17, and I think he's 17 or 18. He's really young. That's a young picture. Hometown, Franklin, Wisconsin. I don't think we ever have. I think that's the first Wisconsin driver we've ever had. I'm sure that's not true, but. Okay, the pace car's lights are still on. Oh, they just crashed. I don't know what's the scoop with these cameramen. They've been doing it for 20, 30 years, so it seems like they would think in a certain way. So the pit, they're showing the pace car from the back. A kayak. Yeah, I have a kayak commercial, but it's way after yours. Sky Rizzy. Damn, I thought you meant kayak, the travel thing. So Mayor, 18, age 19 years old. Love him. Isn't that cute little young face? So B, kayak commercial. Thank you. Sky Rizzy. Sky. Oh, some of them, the meds. Liza, are they tracking you? The Sky Rizzy advertising on your TV? So, P Survivor, you can describe it any way you want. You don't have to update your description. I'm still on Sky Rizzy, so you're probably on the next commercial. Sky Rizzy, Sky Rizzy, Sky Rizzy. Boy, that's a long commercial. Still on it, still on it. Still on it, still on it. An old man with a gray beard. Hulu Originals. I don't know what it is. I guess you're right. Is that really Hulu Originals? I still don't see it shown. See, you do know your commercials. The longest commercial ever. Sargento cheese. Okay, it said Hulu on the last screen. How did you know it was Hulu? So the largest commercial ever, the longest commercial ever. You're right, Liza Beljean. And Sargento cheese, that's mine. So yeah, we're NASCAR. No, Toyota. Oh, okay, yeah. It's Martin Truex Jr. His brother is in the race today, Ryan Truex. But that's a Toyota commercial. They happen to have NASCAR drivers in it. Intuit QuickBooks. Did I beat you? You are so. B, you are too sweet. You are too sweet. Thank you for indulging. See, another indulging. Uh-oh, Kentucky Fried Chicken. I missed that. Some fast food weird thing. Oh, yeah, with the teeth. I'm from Kentucky. Emu, man, you're way ahead of me. There it is, finally. Liberty Mutual Peace Survivor. Cheers to you. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I'm not showing those things. So, QuickBooks commercial, some fast food weird thing, LOL, Emu, Liberty Mutual. Woo! That's a lot of commercials. Oh, was it a wreck? They're on pit road, right? F1 Co-Custer 27, I think. Oh, my goodness. Okay, back to NASCAR. How was that? B, you were spot on. You were spot on. If there was ever worth to anything I asked you all to do, you would be on the top of the charts. I thank you and I appreciate it. It's good. I think it's important to know how much the delays are. 0-0 is having issues. That he was number one. Cole Custer was that's a bummer. And that was a long, okay. So the pace car have their lights off, but he goes off, at 3/4 of a lap. That's so stupid. Why did they do that? So I think it's safe to say we have the same commercials. Oh, okay. Well, we're kind of, we're vaguely close to each other. Okay. It's off the pace car is off the track, but it's going to be 3/4 of a lap. I'm going to mention that every restart. I'm so pissed. Why did they do that? Why does this track have to be so different? Why can't they do it like the other tracks? So who is number 1 and 2? It said 1 and 20, but I don't know who's first. Okay, we're getting close. Green flag. Look at that dog leg. Green. Did I? Maybe I didn't say it. Maybe I did. I love that dog leg. So they're not listing the names. Maybe I'll go off the screen. John Henner Nemechek. What's he doing up there? Sam Mayer, Jeb Burton, Austin Hill. Austin Hill won last week or last race. Oh, green, yellow. I'm not on the screen to see who did it first. 25. Who was the last 25? Yeah, who was the first? Where's 25? Brett Moffitt. So that's the third yellow, right? I didn't write down the second yellow. Anybody remember the second yellow? Oh, I could probably look at the back of the. Yup, 25. And did I say his name? Brett Moffitt. 25 is Brett Moffitt. He's a pretty good driver. He's been hot some years and then not so hot some years. Look at that. Not one car touched him. That's pretty cool. 25 was not paying attention. Oh, I didn't notice, really? Oh, man. Grrr. So that's lap 58 of 200. B, I'm not sure if 4 is going to be. So, okay, let me look at the list here. So let me go. Oh, my goodness, I'm all over the place. Okay, full screen layout, and then I'm going to go off screen also. And let's go to the bottom. Anybody remember who was the second yellow? Hopefully it'll be down at the bottom here. So Dawson Cram, I don't believe. Brett Moffitt was the third one. Leland Honey was the first one. Jeffrey Earnhardt did not spin. Emmeline, I don't think did. C. Graf. Oh, Graf hit someone, I think. Who did Graf hit? They're right next to him. Joey Gase. I don't see Ellis, Smitley. Anyway, maybe there wasn't a second. There was a second, right? Don't worry, I'm just. Oh, you all probably. I think Liza usually tells me who the commercial just killed me. Yes, I think 4 will be blown out of the water. Yeah, which commercial? But she's on. Liza's on Sky, I think. I think she's got Sky TV. So that's DHL or Toyota or, one of those. So, yeah, Liza usually says who the car is. $45. Nope, I mentioned that. 38. I'm losing it. I don't know who the third. Caution number 45. So 45. The wild fish. Anyway, I don't know. Oh, I'm off screen. I thought I was on screen. Harvick Logano. Woohoo! I believe they fought. They're trying to make fun of themselves. They got into a serious fight, but that's a pretty funny commercial. $16th. Joey Logano will be 16th tomorrow. Is what they said. Kevin Harvick 15th and Joey Logano 16th. So 16th. The pace car still has its lights on, so it's at least one lap. More than one lap. Do y'all know what I mean? Okay, lights just went out, so it's one lap to go. That's what I mean. The TV should not show the pace card and then pull away right when it crosses the start-finish line. See that? Pick the side. See what I'm talking about? They pick the sides. So they go left or right. If they want inside, they go left. If they want outside, they go right. So 20's on the inside. I don't know if he's first or second, but 20's on the inside, which I think Nemechek. So I think the leader is on the inside. So he went off pit, the pace car went off the track, and we have 3/4 of a lap to go. So it says lap 62 of 200. So let me see what it says over here. Stage 2, 16 of 45. We're on lap 16 of 45 for stage 2. Oh, is stage 1. I guess that was the other yellow. Okay, it's still yellow, still yellow, still yellow. Green. 20 got a great start. 1 should be closer. Okay, so these are for, look at those cars that stayed off the dog leg. I think they're learning that the dog leg's really dangerous. There's about 10 cars toward the back that stayed off of it. '21, I think 20, isn't it? Oh, he might. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so 20, mine currently says 21. 20 is in first and 21 is in second. But he's probably passing them. Your TV's probably ahead of me. Austin Hill is the bully. Austin Hill, no, but he can pass him for sure. Austin Hill's a bully. He close-fisted someone a couple weeks ago, and the guy and the driver, people talk about fighting in NASCAR is kind of wimpy. They just push and shove and wrestle. But Austin Hill is a full-blown bully. It was a closed fist. He punched the other driver, and the driver fell to the ground. That's number 2. And John Hunter Nemechek is super religious and super small. Barry 6, go! Where's my guy, Hemrick, 10th? I don't see Bush. What happened to Bush? I don't see Bush. Oh, it's probably 11 through. Okay. Sorry. Barry 6th. Bush. I still don't. Okay. Bush 12th. Bush is 12th. Hemrick's 9th. Bush is 12th. And yours is Barry. Barry 6th. So 6, 9, 12. Barry 6th. Hemrick 9th. And then Bush 12th. 6, 9, 12. The dude that got hooked. I don't know. I don't know who fell. Not a super big dude, but it was I don't know. I should know his name. Or we should show the video. I don't know. I'm sure he's in this race. But Hemrick, 9th. Go Hemrick. But Austin Hill, his name is Austin, like the city of Texas, and then Hill, Hill. And you say Austin Hill fist or fist fight or fight, and you'll get the exact video. Okay, has Mr. Bush advanced yet? Bush is still 12th. Why? I mean, Weatherman. I don't even know who Weatherman is in front of him. And they keep changing that screen. I don't know why they keep changing that screen. So Hemrick is right in front of Bush. Hemrick's pretty good, but Bush should be passing everybody. So, okay, let me do time now that they haven't had a yellow flag in a while. Uh-oh, there they go. 24, yellow. There's your 4th. I don't see 24. So I know I mentioned this earlier, but stage 1 has a planned yellow and stage 2 has a planned yellow. So that's 2 planned yellows. And then there's unplanned yellows. And everybody and their sister counts planned yellows when they guess on yellows. But just to be nice to B, we could not count those because they're planned. Everybody knows that we're going to get those too. 92, man, just slid by them. 92 was really close. Josh Williams is 92. So how many laps? 70 something. Let me look at let me go off screen. So stage 2 of 3 is lap 25 of 45, and then laps total is 70. 70. Oh, this is so many yellows. I hope the Cups don't do this, but they might. So the pace car has its lights on, so it's at least. Oh, did you find it? Hills fight, 45 seconds. You are too funny. Uh-oh, what happened? And that's fights, right? Is it under fights? Historic fights. Did you see my Suarez fight? I did that. Oh, you put it somewhere else. So it's in motorsports? You wanted all those tabs, not me. Myatt Schneider. Oh! Myatt Schneider, I think I have the right guy. Myatt Schneider is super nice. He had cancer. And this bully. So I have it queued up. I give up on yellows. Yeah, B, I hope you don't get discouraged. I hope you don't get discouraged. It's a part of the sport, and sometimes they're more than. I'm sorry. Oh, you're laughing though. So I've got that fight queued up, and I guess it's okay. Okay, so I'm going to show it. So this is a full fight. Okay, we might miss the start, or I might. Okay, here it is, 40 seconds. I don't see where they are, but two of those, I guess they wrecked. Oh, this is oh, here it is. See the two arrows right there? Bam! God, he's a bully. Damn. Okay, we'll watch that again. But right now I got to do Santa Joe. Hey, LTC. It's the Xfinity race. Hi, everyone. Hi, LTC. Santa Joe. So it's stage 2, 17 laps to go. So for the whole race, it's lap 74 of 200. The pace car just went off pit road. So they're about to go. It's on FS1. If you have a TV, hello, OTC. Thank you, B Survivor. He knows me from T-Rev. Hi, OTC. So it's still yellow, and it should be green pretty soon. So it's starting. It's coming soon. Green, 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 green. Nemechek, Austin Hill. Yeah, what you think of that, Liza Bell, Jean? Green. You said LOL. I think you like that testosterone thing. So here it is. LOL for Austin Hill's hit. I think. And then I won't get discouraged. I'm just going to guess infinite yellows every time from now on. So she might have been laughing at you. Okay. I think she is laughing at Bush is flying. What is he? Bush is 9th. That's a pretty big jump. So we have it's FS1. If OTC, most of my viewers, I try to get them on TV. So if you have TV and you want to watch the race while I can't show it. So if you want to, it's on FS1 in America. Liza has something else. I think she's on Sky. I'm not sure. Wow, John Hunter Nemechek got a restart violation. He was in front, and he couldn't cross over the yellow line before he got to the start finish, and he did cross the yellow line before he got to the start finish. So he was first, and now he has a pit road pass through, which means he loses. It means he'll go almost to the back, probably 25th or 30th. Golly, he missed it by, there's Austin Hill. There goes Nemechek. He's dropping. So Austin Hill is now number 1. Whew. He's going to knock. And I don't see Myatt Snyder. Let me see if Myatt Snyder's in here. I don't see Myatt Snyder on the thing. Yeah, that's a horrible penalty. That's yeah, you're right. Ouch. That's golly. And he was so close. And, close, we know where close works in horseshoe and hand grenades. So anyway, okay, let me wait until it gets to lap 80. Lap 80, Austin Hill, Sammy Smith, Ryan Truex, Mayer, Barry is 5th, Bush is 6th, Jeb Burton, Hemrick is 8th. So our buddies are 5th, 6th, 8th. Jones, Gralla, Creed, Weatherman, Earps, top 13. And let's do the times. It's spelled differently. Do you see B Survivor? Do you have the entry list? Why would you where do you see names? Oh, you mean on the okay, yeah. So no, it's real simple. I can't see anything. Where is my device? So side-by-side commercials. So, sorry for the light. SNY. So it's probably the shortest way. No, with a Y. It's the shortest way to spell it. I think that's it. But Myatt, maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe yours is the right way to spell it. Because the Myatt, it's Matt, but with a couple more letters. So Myatt, let me see. Myatt. And I'm just guessing off the top of my head. So it's Myatt, Myatt. So that might be where I got the Y. So his last name may be what you said, SNIDR. But, Snyder, there's SCHN and, and then the EI, there can be like you spelled it. But there's different ways to spell it, but his is the most simple. But anyway, he had brain cancer. And he's like 25 or he's young. I don't know. He had brain cancer and they operated and he was in a car like 10 days later or 7 days later. He was in a car after brain cancer. I mean, a brain operation. So he is out now. He's not out because of, I mean, Austin Hill should have been suspended, but Austin Hill was not suspended. And I don't think Myatt was, harmed. I mean, it's a closed fist. I don't want to be here. Oh, there's a yellow. What do we got? I can't see him. Josh Berry, second time he's spinned. God, that's the second time he spinned, and he was still fifth and sixth. He was fourth when he spun. Oh, man. His teammate dumped him. 1 dumped 8. Sam Mayer is his teammate. Yeah, be survivor. Barry got knocked by number 1. No, number 1 is his teammate. Yeah, 1 did it. Yeah, you're right. His name's Sam Mayer, but he's the same team. They are both on JR Motorsports, Dale Jr., JR for Junior, JR Motorsports, which means Junior Motorsports, but it's pronounced JR Motorsports. So, yeah, I mean, that's his teammate, which teammates don't have to like each other, but, man, that was a big dump. That was a big dump. 1 did it. This is like Clue. Colonel Custer did it in the dining room, and 1 did it. I think that sounds like so I don't know what yellow we're on. I think it's 5 or 6. Yeah, I agree with B. Oh, shoot. His teammate. Oops. And, they don't have to be friends. I will punch my teammate for that one. Plus, he's small. Who got dumped? Josh Berry's isn't big, but Josh Berry's probably 5'9" or 5'10". But Sammy's young and small, which doesn't mean anything. Punk, what's Punk's name? Ty Gibbs, puny. He's about 5'2", and he knows how to professionally box. So, really intense person, because he always blames it on God. I would like to thank God for letting me dump 3 people during this race. And, he's something else with his God thing. I don't mind God, but don't give him the wrong credit. Okay, this is going to be race off pit road. This is going to show. So stage 2, 5 to go. They close pit road when there's 2 to go. So everybody's trying to get in before they close pit road. 5 to go. Hopefully they will do race off pit road. I will name all the cars if I can. They usually show the top 10. Come on, show race off pit road. And Liza, you said 11th. Somehow you got race off pit road. What did you mean, Liza, with that 11th? Okay, they're not going to show it again. FS1 has millions of dollars, and they can't show an effing race off pit road. Oh, wait. Here it is. It should be. God. Austin Hill, Hemrick, Sam Smith, Bush, Truex, Mayer, Gralla, Jones, Creed, Burton. So I think Bush went up 1. Hemrick went up 4. That's my driver. He usually when you go up 4, it's because you do 2 tires, but he still did 4 tires. So the top 7, top 8, anyway, all top 10 all did 4 tires. So I don't know how he went up 4 positions by doing 4 tires. I don't know how he did that. So that's cool. I like him, but I think Kurt Busch went up 1, or Kyle Busch. So yeah, man, maybe we can download. I will punch my teammate for that one. Maybe we can download a video of that later, But it's Josh Berry, and he's Josh Berry's got to be a good boy because Chase Elliott is the most goody guy in the world. And if you're replacing him, and Rick Hendrick is the most goody owner in the world, supposedly. I question what he does behind closed doors, but anyway, Josh Berry probably can't punch Sammy Mayer, but Sammy dumped him. We all know. We saw it. He did it. Okay, it's currently stage 2, 3 laps to go. When it hits 2, they close pit road, so you can't go. The pace car lights are off. So it's within a lap. But he's still on the track, so it's more than 3/4 of a lap. Okay, he just went off the track, so it's 3/4 of a lap to starting. So stage 2, 3 laps to go. It's lap 88 of 200. So the stages are 45, 45, and then 110. So we're just about to finish that second 45. 45, 45, and then 110. It's still yellow, still yellow. It's 7 and 1. Who is it? Green, 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 green. 778. I don't know who 78 is. That's pretty good. Look at that. 15 cars avoid the dog leg because their cars are getting destroyed. So B survivor. Too much testosterone in my house. I don't let them fight. Secretly, I don't mind, but they don't know that. Liza, it oozes out of your pores. I knew that the first day I met you. Liza, green. So Alfredo. God, number 2 is Alfredo. He is like 35th out of 38 drivers, and he's second place. Well, he's already dropped. But anyway, he was there for a little bit. Alfredo is 4th. I love underdogs. So Algar, Austin Hill. Algar is too nice. Austin Hill's a bully. Hemrick is mine, 3rd. So maybe the top 2 can fight. Final lap. Okay, top 10 gets points. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, that is it. Okay, top 10 get points. Algar, Hill, Hemrick, Smith, Bush, Alfredo, Mayer, Earps, Gralla, Creed is top 10. Too much testosterone. Oh, my God. Wow, I've already been 1 hour. Oh, Jesus. So Ram to Ram. Who's that? I think that's I think that was a country singer. It looked kind of like Shania Twain in the younger years. I don't see who it is. Ram. And something. Coyote or something. Coyote. I think it's called Coyote. It's spelled differently. So, okay, now it's a commercial. Let me get that thing back on screen. So present, share screen, share screen. Okay, forget that. Let's do the fight again. You want to do the fight again? So I don't see the 2 cars. So do y'all see the 2 cars, 21 and 31? So Myatt Snyder's on the left, 31, I think, and Austin Hill's on the right, 21, but I don't know. That looks weird. Ooh, he did dump him, but it's off screen. So it's already, so okay, let me see this again. He goes and smacks him. Okay, Austin Hill going for Myatt Snyder, Snider. You were right, B. Oh, man. Now, what gets me? Okay, y'all obviously know I have tons of opinions about those things, but it's when NASCAR Cup Series, the top series, when they start pushing and shoving, I mean, Kyle Busch did bleed on his forehead and stuff, so they do some fights, but it's usually just pushing. But within 3 or 4 or 5 seconds of any fight at all, there's 5 NASCAR officials separating them all. And I don't know if you noticed, I think I'm right. I'm not sure. I'd probably have to watch it 10 times to make sure I get it exactly perfectly right. But I don't think any NASCAR officials, I mean, it's the truck race or whatever he is, Xfinity race, so it's not as important. But I don't think NASCAR wants to be known for fights, even though that's what they became popular because of one fight during the Daytona 500. That's how they quadrupled their viewership, because of one fight. So they know they need to do it. But anyway, I didn't see one NASCAR official. I think that is bogus. That's not the right word, but you know the word I want to say. So be survivor. I never have this much testosterone. I never have this much testosterone in my house, but my brother brought it all. Oh my God, LOG, LOL. So much man talk and man stuff. And I'm over here like, do you like my eyeshadow? That is cool. Lives at the Bee Survivor. Ha, ha, ha. In my house, they care about my eyeshadow just for Halloween. Mom, I want to be a zombie. Cool. Look at the purple. So stage points today. I didn't realize that Justin Agar won both stages. So they have 20. Sammy Smith, 15 points. Hemrick, 14 points. Hemrick is doing pretty good. Come on, Hemrick. Okay, so let me get rid of that. Where's a? What? Oh, okay. The lights are still on. I get all stressed out and then I can't do stuff. So present, share screen. So it's still yellow. Stage 3 of 3, 5 of 110, which is 95 of 200. Oh, they're doing pit roads. Yeah, I shouldn't do orders because they're doing pit roads. Hopefully they will show. Let me go back on screen. Hopefully they'll show. What's that thing called? Race off pit road. Come on. Show it. They have so much money, they can't show a little. Nope, no race off pit road. So be survivor, laughing at the zombie. I think that's what that green thing is, a zombie. Sammy Smith, currently third, high was second, and low was 24th. He's gone from 24th to third. 18. Let's see the owner. Whoa, Lordy. So, okay, that's 2 stages, but it's not halfway yet on laps. So 7 cautions. So, okay, let's, I'm going to modify on the fly again. Smith is 18 years old. Cool, man. Did I say otherwise? I always say younger or older. I make guesses, but I don't know. Go, Sammy Smith. But we have 7 yellows. So that was, our guesses were 4, 5, and 7. And I'm sure we're going to get one more, but we can wait for one more if we want. And I said, as soon as we pass all 3 of our guesses, we can restart, guess again. And I know B said she wanted to re-guess 6. And I know, B, you've given up, but I'm going to lovingly persuade you to vote again. But I'm just torn on if we should just go ahead and vote now or wait so that it does go over 7. I mean, it's virtually physically impossible that we won't get another yellow. So it's going to go over 7. It just hasn't done it yet. So what do y'all think? You want to vote now or vote when it hits 8? See, do you see it on the list there? Let me go to that screen. So full screen layout, and I'm going to go off screen to read it. So it's a yellow caution, stage 3 of 3, 7 laps of 110, laps total 97 of total 200. Time elapsed, 1 hour, 15 minutes, 28 seconds. Lead changes, 8. Leaders, 6. Cautions, 7. I don't know if that's a lot of lead changes. It sounds like 6 leaders. That's a lot of leaders. Anyway, Austin Hill, bully. Daniel Hemrick, my dude. Sammy Smith, 18 years old. Kyle Busch is 4th. Sam Mayer, I think it's Mayer. I think I keep saying it wrong. Where's my cursor? Riley Earps, Kaz Gralla, Sheldon Creed, Ryan Truex, Cole Custer. Who are we looking for? Josh Berry. Josh Berry is 27th, and he's on the lead lap. So that's good. As long as you're on the lead lap, you can keep getting backing up. So they're 38th. Dawson Cram says minus 26 laps, which they're on 97 laps. So he's probably still running. So 37th, Gray Golding says, 25.9. So that means that's second. So that means he's on the lead lap. That's pretty phenomenal, I would say, to have 37 of 38 on the lead lap. That's pretty awesome. In just my, somewhat educated opinion. Infinite Yellows. I like that number. I saw when you picked that earlier, and I like that. You're entitled to that. And they just said what I just said. Leaders, 6. Lead changes, 9. Cars on lead lap, 37. Caution, 7. Do you think I should be media? Come on. I think just like them. Holy moly. Chandler Smith is 12th. He's number 16. Chandler Smith is 12th. They just talked to him on the radio. I'll never lose that way. Yeah, within the Infinite, yeah, for sure. So Chandler Smith came from the Truck Series, and trucks would overheat. So pace car went off the road, but you got 3. So anyway, you always watch how hot the engine gets, and you report it to your pit. But he reported it to his crew chief, and the crew chief said, "This isn't like the trucks. The trucks blow up. Just ignore it when it says 270 degrees. So it's really hot." And he says, "We can talk about the temperature on Monday. Ignore it right now." That's a pretty powerful car if he can say that. Operating. Okay. Green. Austin Hill and Daniel Hemrick. Come on, Daniel. Pass him. Kyle Busch went to the front. But he's still on the apron, so he hasn't gotten up yet. Busch did it, though. Hemrick 2nd. Sammy Smith. Man, Austin Hill dropped to 4th. He got passed by 3 people. Come on, Hemrick. That was a great move, but they're right. Kyle Busch is the most talented driver, I think, in NASCAR. Most people think that, or at least one of the best. And these other 3 cars are staying right with him. He's the winningest driver in Xfinity. I think he's won 103 races, and the next person is like 40 races or something. And one's passing him. Sammy Smith is going to pass him. Sammy Smith just went by. 18 years old, I think what Liza said. There's 2 Smiths. But you don't care. You don't care what I say, do you? There's 2 Smiths. I think that's Sammy Smith. Sammy Smith. Where's the other Smith? Chandler Smith is 11th. He's got the engine that's going to blow up. Infinite Yellows. I'll never lose that way. Oh, B, it's okay to lose. Okay. Chandler Smith just went to 10th. Now back to 11th. Now back to 10th. They have transponders on. So it takes a lot to pass someone. So as you're passing them, they might like go back and forth while they're in the process of passing them. And all they have is transponders. So these transponders are saying first, second, first, second, first, second. Uh-oh. My TV froze. Oh, no, it didn't. It looked like it froze. Sammy Smith is a Toyota. He's in front. The next four are Chevrolet. The next two are Toyota. And the highest Ford is 8th and 9th, Erbston Custer. That's amazing to have a Toyota. I want to win. LOL. Just kidding, just kidding. No, that's all right. You can joke about that. And you can be serious about that. You can be you. Be. That's a sentence. That's a complete sentence. Be. You get it? That's a full sentence. I like that. Can I type that? No one sees my comments. Okay. I'm going to type that. Be. Uh-oh, where am I? And it's going to post 4 times. B. Uh-oh, commercial. Or it's going to be. Oh, side by side. So we can still see it. B. Yeah, can you believe that? I made a complete sentence. But I spell it. I have an exact, precise way to spell that. You know that by now. There it is, right there. It's going to post 4 times. B. Just be you, B. Oh, well, I don't want to add a U to it. B. There you go. There you go, B. Just be you. If you want to win, you want to joke, you not want to win, you want to not joke, you want to just be B. Can we add a 4th B? Can there be a 4th one? Oh, yeah, B. Can we think of a way to add a 4th B? B. No, I can't add a 4th one. Sorry, is that real bright? It's real bright to me. Arby's. I'm not hungry, but they're doing commercials. What do we got? How many more laps? It's green. They're doing a commercial and it's green. I want to win, baby. You can win. Just go high. No, none of us know. Come on. Whoever wins, it's a lucky guess. Whoever gets second, in NASCAR, as Dale Earnhardt Sr. said, the second place driver is the first loser. So, but really the second place person is the second place person. So they guessed, and the third place guessed. We all guessed. So the Masked Singer's got Elmo on it for some reason. Who's the dude in the garbage can? He just said he's out of there because the music wasn't good enough. Grouch. I never saw that show, really. There was a ton of shows I saw, but that was not one of them. Richmond. I hate Richmond. Did I already say that? I hate Richmond. Okay. It's a green flag. They do a commercial and it's a effing green flag. So I'm going to go off screen until they show names. Sammy Smith, number 1. Kyle Busch, number 2. Austin Hill, number 3. Daniel Hemrick, 4. Sam Mayer, 5th. John Hunter Nemechek. He did some mistake just a while ago. I forget what John Hunter did. John Hunter Nemechek is the one who went over the yellow line, and so he had a pass through. So he has a great car if he's already up to 6th. So Cookie Monster. Is he in the garbage can? I think Groucho. It could be. But you wouldn't eat cookies in a garbage can. I think Cookie Monster lived outside of the garbage can. I don't know. Like I said, I shouldn't be questioning your guess. Sorry. Did you get that commercial? Did you have Masked Singer on it? Oh, I'm sorry. You're like a goldfish. I don't remember. Oh, the show. Yeah. I don't remember either. He was green. I think Cookie Monster was blue, and this guy was green. And they were really upset. He was in his garbage can, and I didn't really hear what he said, but it was something along the lines of, "You were really bad. I'm out of here." And he closes the garbage cover, and everybody got upset. They're like, "No, don't leave." I mean, it's not a real person. But anyway, Gibbs running order: 1st, 6th, and 9th. Joe Gibbs Racing is running 1st, 6th, and 9th. Sammy Smith, John Hummer Nemechek, and Ryan Truex. I need something to drink here. Goldfish here. So you don't know if it's the Masked Singer. Goldfish. I'm learning different terms. I know you've used that before. Okay. So okay. And now I got to drink. So it's been green for a while. So as y'all know, probably one of my favorite things to do is talk about the difference, the gap between each car. So it says 119 out of 200. As soon as it hits 120, then I'm going to do that. I'm going to name the names to 10 or so and then go back and do the gaps. Still 119. Still 119. 120. Sammy Smith, Busch, Hill, Hemrick, Nemechek, Mayer, Earps, Custer, Truex, Smith, Creed is top 11. Busch is -2, -3-1, -4-4, -4-4, -4-8, -4-9, -5-2, -5-8, -5-9, -6-7, -7-1. Those are some really close cars. So 4th and 5th are close, and they've changed already. I guess 9 and 10 are close. So it's pretty cool to see that. Anyway, Sammy Smith is ahead of Busch by 2.21 seconds. Ahead of Busch. I don't get that. What's going on? The changing of the guard. Barry is 14th. I think that's better. I think he's advancing. -8.51. -8 seconds. 8.5 seconds. So that's 122 out of 200. So what's that mean? 80, 78, 79 laps. 79 laps to go. Not that I'm counting, but these weekends can be. I tend to count laps on these weekend streams. The sun has come out and the track conditions are changing. And I guess the dog leg is even more damaged with the sun, is what it sounds like they're saying. So this is a pretty long green, which is what we ought to be grateful for. But by the way, I don't know if people realize this also, but you probably do. One of the reasons I like yellows is then you re-rack them, you get all the cars back together, and you do a double wide restart. So they restart side by side. So which therefore makes it dangerous, and that's why there's more wrecks and stuff. But I like double wide restarts. So, again, did I use the word B-O? I don't like that word. B-O-R-I-N-G. I don't like that word. I can always entertain myself. I am never that word. Uh-oh. Who's 10? Wow, holy moly. So Kyle Busch, y'all probably saw that with him waving his hand out of his car. So Kyle Busch had something on his grill, and when you get something on your grill, then the air won't go through, and then your car overheats. And so at these tracks, these fans that get drunk and then they hit hot dogs, they'll throw the hot dog wrapper, and the hot dog wrapper will go onto the track. And so a hot dog wrapper can kill a car. So it gets sucked on the grill, no air, and you can pit and take it off, but you lose a ton of time. Or you can put your car right behind another car, practically touch it, and then with that aerodynamic, it whips it off of your grill. So Kyle Busch, as y'all probably just saw him waving the car in front of him, he went right up to another car. I didn't see who it was, 1 or 10, or I didn't see. I guess he's 10. I don't know who he went up to, but he went right up to him, and then it flew off, and then he starts waving, and it's like he's still on him. And he's like, "Get off of me," So that's pretty cool how they can take those things off. Which it looks like it's going to go to commercial. Sammy Smith, Austin Hill, Busch, Nemechek, Mayer, Earps, Hemrick, Smith, Custer, Creed. With however, okay, it's side by side. So it's 72 laps to go. Austin Hill is minus 3.6 seconds. Busch is 4.0. So Busch was doing that. I guess Busch fell back probably because of the I know we were just talking about the one kid that was talking about an overheating engine, and the crew chief said, mention it to me on Monday. Your car will not blow up. Well, Kyle Busch definitely needed to get that. And I don't know if it's a hot dog wrapper. Whatever it is, it was going to kill the car. Or at least he thought. So he immediately took it off his car. This crew chief, and there's probably, crew chiefs are smart. They usually have engineering degrees and stuff. They're smart. So, they know the numbers. At 230 degrees, it fails 10% of the time. And 250 degrees, it fails 40% of the time. And 290 degrees, it fails 70%. So, they know. And those are all just specs. Those are all stats. So you're not guaranteed. But he probably knew he could tell the guy to just mention the heat on Monday. You don't need to mention it today. Which is, that's a tricky thing to do. You usually want the drivers to over talk, not under talk. So what is it called? Heroes are made here or something? Memories are made here. Anyway, that's a commercial for Xfinity, I think. Oh, look at that. I think they've changed it. It used to say heroes are made here. Something is made there. Whew. I didn't know cops were still on. New episodes. I don't believe I've ever seen more than a minute of cops. Current top 10. 18 years old, 28, 37, 25, 19, 24, 20, 32, 25, 25. So Sammy Smith is 18, and then Sam Mayer is 19, and Chandler is 20. Riley is 24. Yeah, I don't know why they're showing the age. That doesn't seem spectacular, but $37. Bad boys, that you gotta do. Uh-oh, I'm singing a song. Bam, trademark. So number 10, Rowdy. See his name on his car there? Rowdy. That's Kyle Busch. It says Rowdy. Look at that blue paint. Man, his car is wrecked. So now Cup Series, which is tomorrow's race, they had a new car net last year, and it's called a composite car or something like that. Well, Xfinity started with composite cars. I think they did it 2 or 3 years ago or something. They did it before Cup to test it to make sure it would work in Cup. And so when they just showed Kyle Busch's car, it was pretty wrecked up on the side, but not wrecked up. I mean, it just had blue paint all over it, but composite, I think, is what it's made of or whatever, but it won't bend much and it won't break. And then when something does happen and you have to replace it, you just replace a part, like it's half of the back fender. It's not the entire half of the car. So, or, however they do it. So, it's pretty cool seeing that Kyle Busch car. And in reality, it's not that beat up. So you see the paint, but anyway, I hope that makes sense. 63 laps to go. Is this that boring green flag? It's still a green flag. 63 to go. Sammy Smith, Austin Hill, Busch, Mayer, Nemechek, Earps, Chandler Smith, Creed, Hemrick, Custer, top 10. -4, -4.5, -5.5, -6.0, -6.1. 5 and 6 are right next to each other. -7.7, -8.6, -8.8. 8 and 9 are next to each other. And 10. 8, 9, and 10 are right on top of each other. And they're showing them. See? I know what they're going to show on TV. See? Caution number 8. Is that what it just said? Oh, wait. Sorry, I just mentioned the long green flag. So I think that's our 8th. So do we not want to change our numbers? I don't feel as excited now, of course. So B is going to say unlimited. I'm not sure. We'll have to check with the judges to see if that's a valid guess, but I'll write down unlimited for B. And last time I guessed last to give you all the best choices. Sorry, I was warming finger food. Man, let me have some. I'm not starved. I think I'm bored or I'm ready to be done. So Gray Gallon, what happened to this driver? He hit the wall, but he's pretty out of he's out of breath. So I didn't see it. They'll show it right now. Now they're showing it. He's already on the wall, so they didn't show him hitting the wall. And it's a composite car. He doesn't look okay. He does not look okay. Now he's walking. Ooh. Might have sweat under his eyes or near his eyes. Yeah, they'll probably... they might not show us that over and over until they hear from... They didn't show it too closely. I'm sure the cameras had a better... But I think they're going to wait until he goes to the medical center, which is required. If your car hits the wall or there's a couple of criteria. But if you're in an accident or, there's specific criteria. But if that happens, you must go to the medical center. I would imagine they're going to wait until he gets cleared, like no concussion, before they show too much stuff. But he did look shooken up. You're right. He didn't look okay. So I keep forgetting about clicking on these. Sorry, I was warming finger food. What happened to this driver? Don't know. He doesn't look okay. In the old days, NASCAR will show everything. They didn't show Dale Sr. They held him. They held that accident. And it could be, they might be about to go green. NBC are making 1,000 decisions in 1 minute. So there may be another reason they're not showing it. And they show the med truck went to get him, mandatory anytime. But that's if a tire is blown, the med truck is always out there, which is, whatever. Who was that? That looked like Denny Hamlin, but he's not in this race. 98. Who's that? 98. Riley Earps looks like he's about to do a pit stop. So it's 59 laps to go. It's still yellow. So I guess they're going to have, I don't know who's going to pit. Probably half the teams will pit or more. Now, okay, Liza Beljean. I was talking to B. We were talking about warning, about caution flags. I'm not entirely sure what the TV showed. So when I saw it and he was already on the wall, his car was already on the wall, that might have been the fourth time they showed it, or the third time they showed it, or the second time they showed it. So they may have shown more. I don't know. I didn't realize it happened. So I don't want to make an excuse, but they might have shown something that I did not see. So anyway, he's going to be released, assuming he doesn't have a concussion. He will be released within 3 to 5 to 7 minutes. So we will hear, and then we'll see. Because they usually say, hey, how you doing? Okay, good. Well, what do you think of the accident? And then they show it to him. They have a TV right in front of them. So they're showing it to him and asking him what he thought of it. So they'll probably show it to us while he's watching it. Pit road is open. Woo, that's a lot of cars. Looks like 10, 15, 20 cars. 10, 15, 20. And they're still coming. That's a lot of cars. 15, 20, 20, 25. That was a lot of cars. With that many cars, hopefully once they'll show me race off pit road. Now, this is Xfinity. It's not Cup, so maybe they have a smaller budget, even though they're FS1. It's not Fox. Fox, of course, has a bigger budget than FS1, but I bet half of their media people are OCD. Why can't they figure this stuff out? I don't get it. It's the most obvious. Okay, so maybe they'll do race off pit road. Let's watch. Uh-oh. Now the screen just went out. Hey, we just saw someone say the F word. Okay, they'll show them okay. Hill, Bush, Smith, Nemechek, Earps, Mayer, Creed, Algar, Smith, and Berry. Hill and Bush went up 1. Nemechek, Earps went up 1. Smith went down 2. They don't keep it on my maybe a mail thing of not showing I don't know what about not showing the race off pit road. So one of my kids likes Smith for this race. Which Smith? There's 2 of them. How many times am I going to yell at you? There's 2 Smiths. One of my kids likes Smith for this race. He doesn't even care for car racing that much. How this kid knows about Smith. Let me look at it's probably the owner. So you're probably talking about Sammy Smith. Sammy Smith drives for Joe Gibbs Racing. So he might know him because of that. The crew chief, I recognize the name, but he's not famous. Jeff Meendering, and it's a Toyota, and the sponsor is Pilot Flying J. Oh, wait, wrong one. No, that was right. So, yeah, they might know because of the Joe Gibbs Racing. And then, of course, the other Smith that you ignore, Chandler Smith, drives for Colleague Racing, which is not as famous. Bruce Schlicker, Chevrolet, Quick Tire Pro. So, anyway, telekinesis between males. What's this male thing? Boy, I can't even remember what I said. What did I say? So maybe a male thing. Oh, I say too much. I don't know what I'm talking about. A med truck went to get him. They were interviewing him after the media center. Maybe a male thing. Telekinesis between males. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I forget what I was saying. So probably about anyway, I made 2 guesses, but I now can't think of those 2 guesses I just said. Sargino, balanced snacks, cheese nuts. So Anyway, so yeah, Liza Bell, I'm not sure why your kid likes Smiths. That's cool. So yeah, so anyway, let me reread it. So one of my kids likes Smith for this race. He doesn't even care about car racing that much. How this kid knows about Smith? Yeah, I don't know. But Joe Gibbs is pretty famous. You know, Joe Gibbs is religious. One of her kids in Smith. Oh, okay, cool. Is that what she also meant by maybe a male thing that they're connecting? Yeah. Well, he's 18. I think you're one of your a couple. You know. Anyway, some are 18. So yeah, cool, man. Thanks, P Survivor. Sam Ard, 1984. There's a old school of thought driver. Chad Little, 1995. I don't know him. Austin Hill, 2023. Look at that bully. Look at that bully. It's the telekinesis between them. Man. Okay, cool. Thanks. So NASCAR Xfinity Series, 54 laps to go. It's a yellow. Let me go off screen. What do we got? So stage 3 of 3, 56 of 110 for laps total, 146 out of 200. Time elapsed, 146. 1 hour, 46 minutes, 57 seconds. 12 lead changes, 8 leaders, 8 cautions. Austin Hill, Kyle Busch, Sammy Smith, Nemechek, Earps, Sam Mayer. Go, Sammy Smith. He's a Toyota. Maybe your son, maybe your kid likes Toyota. Go, Toyota. I prefer Toyota. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there. Cool, thanks. And Liza piece of it. Well, yes, they are all connected. After all, they are all from Mars. Exactly, Liza. There they go. Green, green, green. About 10 seconds ago, I was real late on that. So I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I've noticed, you know, I'm looking at that dog leg. And as I've said a couple times already, less and less cars are using the dog legs and more cars are staying up on the track. And I'm sure that's because they know they destroyed their car. I know their crew chiefs have said, you know, your car is suffering because of that. And it's just, I didn't notice that it was such a huge change. And, you know, the 3 Series, all their vehicles are different. Oh, my God. That's what you're talking about. Sheldon Creed. He was 8th, but he spun. 2. Creed and someone else. Yellow, yellow, yellow. That's funny. Okay, here it is. Double O might have hit him. Oh, it looks like he just spit. Look at all those cars. No one hits them. No one hits them. Okay, it's not showing how he spun. Yeah, Harvick saying they probably had contact. Okay, here it is. Maybe they'll show who hits them. No, it doesn't. God, it really likes like no one touched them. OMG. Yellow. Creed out. Sheldon Creed out. And yellow. Ugh. Is that number 9? It's still less than infinity. B, it looks like you're on your path to win. Although no one else ever guessed. I was going to guess, you know, the first round I guessed last because I wanted to give you all, you know, first choice. But since no one's playing the game anymore with me, I was going to go first last time when it was 8, but I didn't. But what do we got? 50 laps to go. I will say 12 or 13. I'm going to say 12. 12 yellows. And I was 7, so I almost doubled my number. Oh, I love this commercial. This is the MMA commercial. B, I think I tried to describe it to you. Truex almost hit him. Are you watching this, B? You watching the MMA? She snaps the pen. I love it. I love that commercial. So Truex almost hit him, man. SmackDown. Did you see that, B? Isn't that funny with that pen? I think I tried to describe that to you a few days ago. And you're like, I don't know. Do we watch the same commercials? How many yellows now? It's on the screen there? 9. I mean, I'm going by their count. I have no idea how many, but they say 9. And that's NASCAR.com, so they're probably pretty accurate. But that does include 2 planned. Stage 1, yellow. Stage 2, yellow. Those are 2 planned. So everybody puts those into the count, but we can play either you take them out or you put them in. So we'll put them in. So there's 9 including those. So mine's in the race, but I know what commercial you're talking about. You're in the race. Wow, we're regionally near. Wow. So, really? Because I swear I described it to you for like a minute or 2, and you're like, no, maybe, okay. And I only read your words, so I didn't hear your voice inflection, and you might have been going, that's stupid. Stop telling me about the commercial. So you would never say that. But Caitlin, that's a nice picture of Caitlin. Woo. Dum bum bum dum ba da. No, I just saw it now. Wow. She snaps the pen. Thanks. Because I click my pen. So I'm sure I have people that go, I'm going to kill that MFer. I'm going to kill that MFer. So that's why I think I like the commercial a lot. I click my pens. I don't, I'm a wimp. I don't want them to do MMA on me, which they did not do it to them. That was, I think it was a dream sequence. It's what they wanted to do to him because he was clicking his pen. I'm not an expert on commercials, although I talk about them a lot. But so I'm still learning Nightbot. I don't really know the solution to my Nightbot. Anyway, I can do them by minutes and then the number of lines. And anyway, I guess I don't want to openly ask for feedback because I'm so I melt when I get criticized, but somehow I need to figure out Nightbot. And I'm a small room. So, if I pick, I did pick 2 lines and then I changed it to 4 lines, and I think everything's on 4 lines. So if I go to 6 or 8 lines, it may never happen because I don't have enough people here. So anyway, I'll figure out Nightbot. Hey, did you go to Discord? Did you see all my? I finally figured out Nightbot in Discord. I know it was overkill, but I wanted to make sure everything worked, or most everything worked. So I did all the timers, and then I did all the what are they called? Controls, not controls, commands, and then I did cut and paste. So anyway, it was overkill. There was a ton of stuff over there, but I was just I logged out last night from my stream. I ended my stream and I'm like, I am going to figure out Nightbot and Discord if it KILLS's me. I'm going to learn this thing. And I'm not good at that. I'm not good at putting a lot of time into it and do it to a completion no matter what. And I did it. And I'm not completely done, but that's why I sent everything to Discord. So it was way overkill, way too many things. And I think I did it in general. And I'm like, I don't know which tab. There's too many. Oh, I haven't. I must check out the new Nightbot. Well, as you can probably tell, B Survivor, Nightbot excites me way more than anybody else. I know that. Y'all are just getting bombarded with those things. But when you go into Discord, or at least for me, it tells me how many new messages it is. So please tell me y'all understand the lane select. Do you see that red arrow and the cars are going left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right? Do y'all understand what I'm talking about, that lane select? I think that's what it's called, lane select. Holy moly. Oh, I haven't. I must check out new Nightbot. I'm laughing. I think okay. Green flag, green flag. 45 laps to go. 44 laps to go. I don't know who's in front. Kyle is way up there. Sammy's way in front. Kyle's second. 21 and 20. They've been both up there too, but they won't say the names. Why don't they show the names? Sammy Smith, Nemechek, Bush, and Hill are the big four. I understand. I kind of get it. Okay, cool. Thanks, Liza. And thanks, B Survivor. It's anyway, I'll probably sometime during this race I'll describe it a little calmer and use more words and make it a lot clearer. But when I'm watching it, I'm like, look, they're going left, right, left, right, left, right. So yeah, I'll thank you for that. And I don't need y'all to get it, but Bush third. What's mean? I think has many definitions, right? But your kid wants Sammy Smith. Sammy is kicking butt. Barry is fifth. What about fifth, Isabel? And where's my guy? Hemrick is 14th. So Bush third, Barry fifth, and whatever I just said, it disappeared. 14th, I think I said. Look at 8th. Look at Josh Berry. He was weaving between those cars. Damn, he is pushing it. That's pretty gutsy considering So are you all listening to the car radios? He said, I've got an idea. And they said, is it good? That is funny. I think it was the spotter asking, can I? So I remember Bush from his bothering Gordon days. So I don't like him. Oh, I know you don't like him, but you say HMMM a lot. So I think it's a vague term. It doesn't really tell you what you mean. Like Grr, you kind of understand. Anyway, I just get words. I don't get voice inflections. So I remember Bush from his bothering Gordon days, so I don't like him. Yeah. I don't know you don't like him. That's cool. Barry just went from 4th to 5th. I bet he goes back from 5th to 4th. There he goes. He went back. Barry's 4th. He's right behind Bush. Come on, Barry. Go, Barry. So tomorrow is Selection Sunday. It starts at 6 p.m. The Cup race, green flag, is 3:47. It will not be done at 6 p.m. It will not be done at 6 p.m. So if I have to choose, I'm going to choose Selection Sunday. But as I like to test everything, I'm probably going to... Oh, yes. Very vague. Sorry. Sorry. So you know how I, like if I was talking about, like if I was talking about Bush and I felt like you, I wouldn't say, this is what I would, if I was you and I was talking about Bush, this would so I would say your same comment, but then I would write this right after his name. That's what I would write. I would write DIQUE, and I bet y'all know how to pronounce that. DIQUE. That's what I would say. Because that's one word. And then I'm sure y'all have seen my other word. That's a made up word, of course. But this is a real French word. This is a real French word pronounced the way you think it's pronounced. So this is a real French word. Right there is a real French word that's pronounced as you could probably guess. What do you think? So that's two of my words that don't get... Sammy Smith led 55 laps so far. That was pretty cool where they showed all the people leading laps. He's kicking butt. Nemechek is back up to second. Boo, I don't like Nemechek. He thinks he's I don't like when they rely on God too much. I don't know if that's clear. I don't know if I know what that means, but I don't care for him. I think God helps you be humble, not other stuff. Anyway, it's not religious. We're not talking religion. So it's been a green flag for a little bit. I'll probably start doing gaps. So 33 laps to go. I'll wait until it gets to 32. 33, 33, 33. $33, $33, $33. $33, $33. 32, Sammy Smith, Nemechek, Bushberry, Hill, Smith, Earps, Agar, Custer, Mayer is top 10. Nemechek is minus 2.3, 3.1, 4.1, 4.6, 5.0, 5.2, 5.8, 6.0. And then they're going to commercial. I think I know the word. But that's a real French word. It means seal. It's you know, the seal. That's what that, and it's not really pronounced the way you think it. I mean, I would like to pronounce it exactly precisely, but I'm sure Liza would yell at me. But sorry, this is that bright? Does this make my phone look fat? Or, does this make my phone look bright? And, the fat question that you're never supposed to answer. So it's what's it called? When you have, and this is a horrible topic. I don't really like this topic, but you know how there's mink coats and then there's faux mink coats. So FAUX faux. What happened to 78? Is there another yellow? Who's 78? Let's see here. Anthony Alfredo. I love him. What's that? 10. Caution 10. So B, do you see the female driver commercial? Those are some pretty cool female drivers. Oops. So was he yellow? Yeah, man. I was the side by side. I have trouble following, and I have a screen here, but yeah, I didn't notice the yellow when it happened. So does that double down look really good? I'm originally from Louisville, Kentucky, which is where Kentucky Fried Chicken started, or Kentucky, Corbin, Kentucky, which is close to Louisville, Kentucky. Anyway, I like their chicken, even though they get, like 10 or 15 years ago, or 25, 30 years ago, they started talking about how they didn't, have real chickens. Yay, I'm back on the race now. Cool. I didn't notice when I was, but I think fairly recent. Look at that spin. No one hits them. No one hits 78. Damn, look at that car going to the left. Woo! One. It might have been one. Joey Locano is great. Did you hear that, B? He said, I don't want to talk about ifs and buts, but if he's a no nonsense kind of guy. He doesn't want to hear excuses. He doesn't want. So can I quote that again? Caution 10. I was hoping at 6. So yeah, you said 5, and then I was hoping at 6. Hopping it. I think you mean hopping mad, right? So Liza said 5, but I guess she changed it to 6. And B said 4, and she changed hers to 6, and then stopped playing and did unlimited and stuff. So I said 12. I'm gonna miss that too. 2 more. I'm sure I'm gonna be wrong on 12. So caution 10. So you see it here? It looks like you got that number without me. Oh no, I said caution 10, maybe. So you might have gotten it from me. But it's on the screen in case I don't know if you're just listening. Oops. That's another one of your spelling. I'm not sure what that is. Is that oops? Is that like there's a mistake? Oops. Oops. Ups. Oops. Ups. Oops. Ups. Okay, Sammy Smith, voice of Reagan Smith. Come on, show me the laps. So it's a yellow top two Toyota. The next 4 is Chevrolet. The highest Ford is Herbst at 7th. Then Chevy, Ford, Chevy, Toyota, Chevy, Ford, Toyota, Chevy, Toyota, Ford, top 20. So that's a lot of Chevy toward the top, but they're not the top 2. That's kind of weird. I mean, there's 7. The tape on car 20 is going bye-bye. I don't see it. John Hunter Nemechek. Oh, yeah, that's been flipping for a while. I don't get what that is. That is weird. I don't get what it is. You mean on the grill, right? Yeah, I don't get that. That should be static. That should be not moving. And if it's a hot dog wrapper, he should get too close to the car and have it fly off. But if it's tape, and they're not going to have a pit stop just to fix it, but it's distracting for sure. Yeah, that's been going on for several laps. I don't know exactly when, but it is weird. That is, you are dead on it. 26 laps to go. So it's 10 cautions. I said 12. My second guess is 12. I bet I'm wrong. I bet it is more than 2 in the next 26 laps. They're getting more jacked up. It's getting toward the end of the race. Winning at stage 1 and 2 is great because you win points. And you win playoff points, which is, you don't win playoff points at the end of the race. You win playoff points during a stage. There's that choose rule. So every car can choose if they want to be on the inside or outside, but you must decide by the time you hit that orange arrow. So they're inside, outside, and then they come to that. They can switch, or they can stay in their same lane, or they can do whatever they want. All cars can choose. It used to be the front row could choose. It used to be the first 2 cars could choose. I mean, first place car could choose, and then the second car had to just choose whichever one he didn't pick. But so I guess only one car got to choose. But now, B Survivor 4. We were going 2 positive today. For tomorrow, we'll have to go for 16 yellows, which it is Phoenix. They have the dog leg. It should be high, but it is Cup. So Cup is more experienced than Xfinity. They're older. There's more experience. There should be less wrecks. Green, 24 to go. That was a lot of people on the dog leg, or so it looked. Kyle Busch is toward the front. 21's there. 20's there. 20 hits the wall. 20 hits the wall. It's still green. It's still green. So I guess he just slammed the wall. 20. That was a big hit. Seriously? Yeah, it was a big hit. Whoa. Yeah, 20 was going. And look, Nemechek is down to 13th. So Smith against Bush. Yeah, 0.36 seconds. So Bush is close. Bush is fantastic. I don't know why Sammy's giving him a dusting. What's that quote? Giving him a beating or something. I don't like. Oh, man, look at that. Discord. Hey, everybody. Okay. 26 out? So 7 wrecks. Is that a live wreck? Is 7 live? It looked like it was a rerun. I didn't know what they were showing. I saw it happen. Shit. Justin Agar. Man, that is a big. So 26 is out, huh? So 7. Barry third. So 7 out, Liza. Okay, let's watch it. I'm watching it. Ooh, 9 hit him. 9 clipped him. Oh, bam, 26. So 9 clipped him, and then 26 clipped 9, and then 26 hit 7. Jesus. Where's 26? Shut up. So 7 and 9 are on the same team. That's Junior Motorsports. So they're talking about Monday morning's competition meeting is going to be very uncomfortable because they just bashed each other. But yeah, Liza, maybe they'll use your solution of I will hit him, or you used a present tense. You said I hit him or something. I will hit him in his face for doing that. So 7 and 9 are on the same team. Junior Motorsports. See the camera with water? Oh, that's overheating on cars. Water usually is rain, or a lot of times it's rain, but also the cars. 26 and 25. Oh man. Kaz Grala, 26 out. Which we say, I don't know if you're on a radio or anything, Liza, but a lot of times you see something and you think they're out, but they're not. That's not ends up what's happened. 7's done, and there's Justin Allgaier, and he's upset and he's pissed and he's walking. And now the ambulance, he has to go to the 7 looks mad as heck, and he has to go to. And he's so nice, he'll never win. Anyway, he has to go to the medical care center, and the ambulance is saying, "Jump on my golf cart, let me give you a ride." And he's like, "I'm gonna walk it." I don't hear what he's saying, but yeah, he's pissed. That was his teammate. 9 started it. Whew. 7, 8, 9, and 16 or something. Let me see what they are. 1, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, JR Motorsports is 1, 7, 8, 9. So Mayer is not close to people. Barry's not close to people, and 9. Well, Mayer is 12th, and 9 is 14th. So they're kind of close. They could run into each other again. The announcers are saying that, Monday's meeting will be not good because it's happened a couple times. So I don't know what happened earlier. Ooh, Leland. Okay, I think they're showing the race summary. Leland lost his bumper. Bam! 33 smacked it. Look at that. Right in his car. Chandler Smith and Just Berry make contact. That's number 8. Cole Custer, trouble in the pits. Oh, my goodness. All these you're telling me about, Liza. You told me about Cole Custer. 1. Smack is 9. They are both JR Motorsports. That's the one you said, I'll punch him in the face. And then Justin Allgaier wins stage 1 and 2. Oh, he won stage 1 and 2, and now he's getting floored out of the race. Sheldon Creed blows a tire. 2 is out. I always say out when I don't really know if they're out of the race, but 2 is out. So Sheldon Creed is 2, and bam. Nine. So who did I say? 1. So that's 1, 7, and 9. All 3 of them are going to be at that. These race cars will need plastic surgery. Amen. And you know that they're composite. I was talking about the composite car earlier. So they really are not, you can't say indestructible, but they're pretty amazing. Plus, you just change a part. Like if you see the side of the car, if you see the entire side of the car, that's like 4 or 5 pieces. That's a ton of pieces. So you just replace the one piece that you need. LOL, which is new. You know, I'm not new. I was describing it earlier. Xfinity probably started composite maybe 5 or 6 years ago to see how it would work and see if it could work in Cup. And I don't think Cup's car is called composite, but it's the same philosophy. And it started last year. 2022 was the first year of a brand new car design of NASCAR, which made last year very exciting. You know, I'm still in this love-hate relationship with NASCAR, but last year was super exciting because so many people, they designed the car to even the playing field, and it did exactly that. We had record number of winners, 19, I think, 19 unique, different winners, 19 winners out of 36 races. That's pretty phenomenal. So 17 laps to go. Pace cars still have lights on. What are we, 11? So yeah, my 12, 12 will not be right. Okay, choose line. So they go inside, outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, outside, inside, 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 outside, inside. That was cool. I've never seen them show it to us like that. That was neat. I'm glad I got to see that. So the pace car's lights are out. So it's less than a lap. 16 to go. So at the green flag start finish line, it'll be 16 to go. 10 is going to do something crazy. Old man against a kid. Yeah, let's see what Kyle does. So are they 1-2? Sammy, Kyle Busch, it looks like. So Sammy's on the inside. I think he's number 1, so he starts the race. And Kyle Busch is on the outside, and I think he's number 2, so he doesn't start the race. There goes Sammy. Sammy just started green. He's way ahead of Kyle. But Kyle is gonna he's behind him, but he'll get up there. Sammy's got a comfortable 1.5 lengths. Kyle is trying to go to the other side. $16 and $21. Who's 16? I can't read my screen. Chandler Smith. So it's Sammy Smith, Busch, Chandler Smith. So the 2 Smiths are 1 and 3. Busch is still close, not really close. Chandler Smith, 3rd. Go Smith. Can I just call him Smith like you do? Smith. Ryan Truex. Ooh, did you see something? Sounds like there was a yellow. Dog leg. Yeah, man. Ooh. Dog leg. So Busch is behind by 0.46. Oh, Chandler is passing Kyle, or they're neck and neck. Chandler Smith is about to go second. Ryan Truex looks like he might get into the mix for second and third. Go Ryan. I like Ryan. He's like his older brother. They're just blue collar. They're nice. They're hardworking. Martin's probably more talented, but Ryan's a hard worker. So Busch didn't seem to block them. He just seemed to, skid, or what's that word? It seemed like he slid, which he did block them. Ryan Truex tried to do the dog leg. 11 to go. 11 laps to go. It's still green. Ryan Truex looks like he took over second. Go Ryan. But no, Kyle is coming back. This is a weird track. When you get in front, you're not guaranteed of the space. Ryan is pretty solid, or so it seems. So Ryan Truex is 0.91 behind Sammy Smith. But so Ryan Truex, Kyle Busch, and Chandler Smith is 0.85, 1.12, and 1.27. That is really close. Currently airing on FS2, World Baseball Classic, Dominican Republic, and Venezuela. It's supposed to be on FS1, but this is going long. 7-11. It was probably supposed to start at 7. So yeah, the race is going long, so they have to change the channel for the other program. Which they balance that out. Like they may finish this race and do 0 interviews. They might go directly to the baseball. NASCAR isn't the behemoth that it used to be. Okay, 8 laps to go. It's still green. Sammy Smith, Truex. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, Mukader. How are you? We're watching the NASCAR Xfinity Series lap. There's 8 laps to go. They're about 27 seconds a lap, so that's about 4 minutes if it stays green. But I'm guessing there'll be a yellow. But Sammy Smith is first. Ryan Truex is 0.66 behind. Kyle Busch is 1 second behind. Chandler Smith is 1.4 seconds behind. Earp's 1.7. So, yeah, I don't know if you like a NASCAR and stuff, but welcome. I'm JoeHart. I do motorsports and invisible disabilities and things, politics and stuff, various things. Crime sleuthing. Are you watching? I am watching. It's on FS1. Most of my viewers are watching it where they're at. So I don't know if you have TV access and you have FS1. 6 more laps. Sammy Smith is ahead by 0.55 seconds. He's been really strong. Ryan Truex hasn't been involved in this race at all, and he's now second. So, yeah, if you have access, it's on FS1, but it's 6 laps to go. That's 3 minutes if there's no yellow. Currently, it's still 5 laps to go. That's 2.5 minutes if it doesn't go yellow. So if you can get to TV quickly, that would be great. I can't show it, of course, but I've got it. I'm listening to it here, and that distracts me. Crash? No way. Really? I don't see it. It's still green for me. Man, are you kidding? Still green, still green. 4 to go, 4 to go. I think there'll be a crash, but I don't see one yet. I don't know if you're usually prompt me, but anyway. Oh, no. Really? Is there a crash? 4 laps to go. It's still green. Truex is second. How did he do that? Kyle Busch is 1.5 seconds. Oh, no. 3 laps to go. I'll try to catch it when the lap actually changes. 7:14. Okay, it's still 3 laps to go, 3 laps to go, 3 laps to go. I'll tell you when it's 2. It's still 3. It's going to be 2 pretty soon. Now it's 2, I think. 2 laps to go. Sammy Smith is ahead by 0.65 seconds. Truex is ahead by a second to Busch. He's killing Busch. Ryan Truex. Wow, where'd he come from? Sammy Smith has been very dominant all night. It's still currently 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. White flag. Next flag ends it, even if they don't get back. So 1 lap to go. So the race is over. Next flag ends the race. I mean, it's not over, but they won't have a restart. So final lap, Sammy Smith is ahead by 0.56. Man, Busch is down to 6th. Busch is down to 8th. What happened to Busch? Here we go. Final lap. I mean, checkered flag. Sammy Smith, Ryan Truex, Creed, Earps, Chandler Smith, Nemechek, Hill, Barry. Busch is 9th. Hemrick is 10th. That's my buddy. Mayer, Custer, Moffitt, Alfredo, Kligerman, Sieg, Weatherman, Retzlaff, Ellis, Clements, 20th. Wow. So 8th is Barry, 9th is Busch, and 10th Hemrick. We're all 3 in a row. Winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, man, Sammy kicked butt. I guess your kid is happy. Man. Woo, darling. Oh, look at that donut. Or not donut, but look at that. That's a lot of smoke. Look at that. Burnout. But yeah, that's what it's called. I always call them donuts, but they don't necessarily go in circles. They burn out other ways. Look at that burnout. You can't even see the inside of the car. So program alert coming up next, World Baseball Classic, Dominican Republic at Venezuela. So like I said, they may not do interviews. I mean, they might do one interview because they're saying coming up next. So I don't know. We'll see. I have to ask my kid about tomorrow's race and make some money. You're going to bet on it? I have to ask my kid about tomorrow's race and make some money. You mean to bet? You don't necessarily seem like a bettor, but yeah, I have the. I won't handicap anybody, but I have the starting lineup. Kyle Larson, he's the pole. I think he's a good choice. Denny Hamlin always seems to do well. He's second. William Byron won last year. He's third. Last week. Brad Keselowski, that would be a freak. Christopher Bell, he's a good dark horse. And if you mean betting, there's additional odds for dark horses. So I would take Christopher Bell as a dark horse. Ross Chastain, always in the mix. Michael McDowell, he's 7th. He won't do anything, I don't think. Ryan Blaney, when will he ever win a race? I think he has won one, but he's the unrealized driver. And Kyle Busch is a 9th. Daniel Suarez. Anyway, so yeah, talk to your kids. So what'd you say for I'm not, but maybe this kid has contacts. Cool, man. So you did guess for yellows. What did you say, 16? Let me scroll up. I didn't think it's anyway. I think you said 16, right, Liza, for tomorrow? And so it was 11 cautions. So my 12 was within 1. But unlimited or infinity? What does B say? Unlimited or Xfinity? Infinity. Who are they interviewing? Ryan Truex. Oh my goodness, he looks so different. I haven't seen him in a couple years. Wow, that's Martin Truex' brother. I don't even recognize him. So, I'm not a big fan of betting. And I actually thought of making betting a topic of one of my streams because I'm so opinionated and stuff. But I always like to say one thing about NASCAR. Other sports, football, baseball, basketball, they have two teams. And one team wins and one team loses. NASCAR, you have 40 drivers. And one wins and 39 loses. So that's kind of my philosophy. But anyway, I wanted to do it. I'm serious. I did want to do a stream about betting, for my stuff, Gamblers Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous. I just heard today I was listening to music and anyway, I don't need to talk about it. But anyway, it's I think some of those numbers will go through the roof because the changes they're making about betting. So Joey Logano's talking. B, where'd you go, B? Did you disappear? So Joey's talking, so you're probably listening to him, right? Now, B, I don't know how much you know, and I'm just going to assume B's there. But B, I don't know how much you know about Joey Logano, but he has that. Okay, let me back up a little bit. Y'all know the Academy Award show where Will Smith went up on stage and slapped the other dude. And it's because he made a G.I. Jane joke about his wife that doesn't have any hair. Anyway, whatever that disease is that his wife has, Joey Logano has. So his hair has splotches, or it did have splotches. So he won last year's championship, November 5th or something, and then the off season. And then he came back in February and he had a full head of hair and everybody was like, what is this, the hair club or whatever? But I don't know exactly what happened, but it's not a well-known company, and he's they're a sponsor. He's an ambassador for them, but they're all, so anyway, I don't know what happened, but he has now a bunch of hair, and people are like, on the internet, people are pretty ruthless about how realistic it is and stuff like that. So anyway, that was pretty good. I'm glad everybody was here and everybody made it through everything. And Liza Beljean, thank you for all your comments. B, thank you for, I'm glad you finally got a TV and stuff. And you're able to watch through it. The baseball's already on. And I think they did 0 interviews. I didn't notice any interviews. So let me turn that off. I don't want baseball, especially Dominion baseball. So, whoa. I'm going to make sure this worked and stuff. Let's see if the light goes off. Doesn't seem to work, but I'm going to turn off the monitor. Oh, there, finally it turned off. Okay, so oh my goodness, this has been cool and exciting, and I'm glad everybody was here. It's 2 minutes 59 seconds and 2 hours 59 minutes and 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds. So anyway, I think I'm going to head out. Tomorrow is I don't know when it is. Anyway, the green flag tomorrow is 3:47. So I'm sure that's when, Liza, you'll show up perfectly at the exact minute of the green flag. But I think my stream is at 150 or 155. It's already scheduled. You can find it. 150 or 155. And so there's just a lot of stuff I want to cover, before the race, whatever. That's weird to say there's 2 hours of stuff that's important enough to catch before the race. But anyway, Maybe I'll make that later. I don't know, whatever. It comes on TV at 2 and 3 and then 3:30. So I think that's why I picked 155 to be there right before 2 o'clock. Again, we don't show the TV, but I can listen to it. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, Selection Sunday is tomorrow night. It starts at 6 p.m. I don't know what channel it is. I think it's what channel it is. It's on CBS at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to start at 550, and but anyway, with the Cup, as I mentioned before, the Cup race, the green flag is 347. So it will not be done at 550, and it will not be done at 6. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. I do pretty confidently think that if I had to choose between the two, I would choose Selection Sunday for March Madness. But what I did a little preliminary test yesterday. It wasn't sufficient. I didn't test everything, but I would probably try to do a dual streaming. So we'll see how that works. But anyway, I'll see. I guess I could be in one stream talking about two completely different topics. Or I could do 2 streams and talk out of both sides of my mouth. I don't know how I'm going to do it. It's not the end of the world. It is NASCAR Cup Series. I have a hate-lit relationship with it. I think it would be okay to turn it off at 550 and go to the. Anyway, I'm just letting you know. Come and go as you see fit, as you all already do. But 347 green. So anyway, my schedule is 1:55 p.m. tomorrow for the Cup Series and the green flag 347. And then at 550 is for Selection Sunday for the March Madness. They tell us what schools are going to be invited to the tournament, like 8 schools at a time to get up to the 68 teams. So, okay. Thank you. I'm going to, let's pull this out, remove from stream and stop screen. So anyway, at the end, I always like to mention my streams. Thank you for the live viewers. Thank you for the live viewers. I appreciate the comments and stuff. Thank you for the replay viewers. Those are really nice. I appreciate them too. Thank you to all the 8 streams or the 7 streams that I'm streaming to. But I just wanted to shout out you all to say thank you. But Facebook profile, Facebook page, I have 2. Don't understand the difference entirely, but they still have glitches a bit. LinkedIn profile, thank you. I have a slight glitch there. And then YouTube, I have a backup channel now, and that's my newest thing, and it seems to be working flawlessly somewhat. So let me type that in, of course. I just can't see anything. So let me see. I didn't know these were cursive. Let's see if that worked. So anyway, that hopefully will show and it's only showing 3. Who ended? YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Why did Twitch not work? So it seems like I have a glitch with Twitch. It might just be delayed. Hopefully Twitch will show up. So that's JoeHart, PwD's. YouTube. Did I spell that right? YouTube. Oh, there's okay. So anyway, that's my so I'm streaming to both those. Please subscribe to my primary channel, which is the original one, the JoeHart PwD's 8641, and then my backup channel, which is fairly recent. I have like 3 or 4 subscribers. I would love 3 or 4 million. And so that's Francis Assistant -NK1GC, Nancy, Kevin, 1, Greg, Charlie. Would be great. So I thank you very much. Thank you for your streams. Thank you for the comments. Twitch, you're a rock star. I was got a little nervous there, but you all are reliable. Twitter, I need to figure all out. But thank you very much. So thank you so much, Liza. It seems sometimes people just drift away. So anyway, one of the reasons I talk so long is I want to give people time to say goodbye if they want to say goodbye. I don't, it's not necessary. So B, I think certainly has probably drifted off to do something else, which is fine, which is just fine. Like I said, I talk too much to help people say goodbye, but it seems like I've done it enough now. So I'm going to do my usual. I'm going to hit broadcast once and broadcast twice. Check my 7 streams. And while I'm doing that, the comments are still going. And then at the end of that, I'll hit leave studio button. And then the comments will stop. So anyway, okay, end broadcast in 3, 2, 1. And then end broadcast in 3, 2, 1. Thank you again. Bye, Liza. Bye, B. Bye, everybody. So end broadcast in 3.